Wonder if that worked. And if it did, I need to mute the YouTube page instantly. Uh, oh, yeah. Oh, shoot. Okay. All right. All right. I think I'm live. Let me know if you can hear me. People say they can see me. Can they hear me? Can people hear me? I need to set my. I have a really, really jank setup. Um, I need someone to let me know if they can hear me. Okay, they can hear me. All right, perfect. Um, I'm a gamer now, apparently. Um, Basically, how this played out was I've been following the subway builder construction for a while. I didn't follow Colin himself on Twitter for a long time. I didn't realize until wow, so many people here. This is a lot of people commenting. Um, 208. Wow. Okay. Um, yeah. I was following the progress of this game. It came together so quick. This is a game where you build a subway system in a variety of American cities. It's an open street map game, um, and this is awesome. There's so many people, so many hearts. Yeah. The way that I am here now playing this early. Oh, thank you, Lynx boy. The Norfolk Tide. Oh, I should do that. I had a blog post about it. There was a video that featured it. Um, but thank you very much. I do need to do a dedicated video about it. I kind of think it's the worst light rail system in the country. Um, but yeah, um, someone's like, yeah, that is what I'm like. But um, Colin posted a tweet asking if there were any streamers who wanted to play the game, and down the line, like well down the line, a couple people mentioned me, and I was like, oh well, if I can use my clout to play this early, that would be great. So here we are. To put my cards on the table, I received this game early for free from Colin. It's a one-man show, Colin Miller. Um, but it's not sponsored, so all opinions are my own. I haven't really played it yet. I've placed a couple stations just to make sure it works and everything, but I haven't done anything for real. So I think it'll be a fun experience to just like go in and try it. Oh my gosh, that private Detroit Windsor tunnel bus is back. It finally started. I'm gonna have to check that. That was fascinating. Um, but yeah, so I want to say what my history is with this genre. Um, I believe that the greatest transportation simulator, tycoon, whatever game, in my opinion, is Cities in Motion 2. I have an obscene amount of hours in that game, like just ridiculous. It's one of these. It's got a lot of problems, but I really love it. Um, and I've actually thought before about doing a live stream showing some of the cities I've made in that game, and depending on how this goes, maybe that'll happen at some point. But this gamer arc. But so that's my favorite game in this genre. Um, in that game, you can make subways and buses and trolley buses and ferries, like all these various different modes. But there's been kind of a trend more recently, because the thing with Cities in Motion 2 is that the in-game maps are really crummy. Like they're really bad. You got to get the modded maps on the Steam Workshop to um, actually make it okay. Um, some people are saying Transport Fever 2. That one's pretty good. I kind of just play OpenTTD instead. I'm going for that type of thing. And then City Skylines. I never was able to get into it. And I, yeah, I wish I actually get slightly more enjoyment, to be honest. This is a really hot take that's going to make all of you leave. I think that SimCity 5 has a lot of things that I prefer over City Skylines. Um, but that's a topic for another day. So anyway, we have this sort of trend of OpenStreetMap games more recently. So the first one I think that I saw was NIMBY Rails, which I kind of played for a bit when it was starting out, and I didn't like how the passengers were simulated. If you had branched lines, people would only ride. I think it was like the most recent line you built or something like that. Um, and everyone's going nuts over my SimCity take. That's fair. I'll have to explain that at some point. But I don't want this to go too long before I actually start playing the game. Um, but yeah, so yeah, the passenger simulation was a little weird to me, and I kind of left for a bit, and then when I came back, it was way more complicated. um, and I think people say it has a very high skill ceiling, which I do like. And so maybe at some point I'll come back to it. It's just yeah, the UI is really complicated, and it's like 24 gigs or something. It's a really big game. Subway Builder was like I think a 1 gigabyte download, and then I had to get an update that was another gig, so maybe 2 gigs max. Um, but I did really like the timetabling of that. Like there was definitely some cool stuff about it. There's also City Bus Manager, which I really love. It's basically like, and it's another OpenStreetMap game. You can go anywhere in the world. It has these annoying quirks of like, oh well, you have to build out your garage and construct all these things. Like it's really weird. It's like you have to build these lockers and break rooms and stuff, and it's kind of annoying. But the timetabling is really, really, really nerdy, and I really enjoy that. Um, so that's a fun game, but there's just again certain things about it, like that locker room stuff, and the fact that you basically when I came back into it, they recently rejiggered their passenger simulation. I came back and my lines were way busier, and I would have had to build. I didn't have enough space in my garage to build more, so I would have to build new garages. It was kind of an annoying thing. So, but it's so much fun for me. Like you can build branches, and it'll like build crew schedules for you, or you can do them manually. Like there's a lot of really cool stuff. Um, but yeah, so um, I'm surprised there are ads. I thought I set it to not have ads, but maybe I screwed that up. Uh, I'm really sorry if that's the case. Um, but yeah, so um, I feel bad now. I'm sorry, everyone. Um, but okay, so yeah, here's Subway Builder. So this is another OpenStreetMap game. This is just subways um, and light metros, um, and I will be very intrigued to see how that plays out. Um, this is yeah, all my opinions are going to be my own, and I think we should get started because I feel like I've been talking for well, looks like 8 minutes. So it's a limited list of cities as opposed to some of these other games you can play anywhere in the world. But that's because I'm going to keep calling Colin, the one guy who made this game, which is incredibly impressive. Um, he actually took American census data to generate ridership and demand and data and stuff, which I think is extremely cool. So even though it's this, U.S. only list, I don't know if he plans on expanding it outside of the U.S. Thank you for the $2, Weapon Evolution. Really appreciate it. Um, yeah, so it's just America because it's census data, but hopefully, I think it means that you're going to get really detailed data from these cities, and I think the limited selection might mean that he's able to fine tune the games, fine tune the maps a little closer. My gosh, I do love Freeways. That is a really fun game. Are there really 500 people here? 529. Wow, that's crazy. Gary, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Um, yeah, so um, I figured we'd have the chat pick a map here. Um, so for the list, we have New York, Chicago, SF, Boston, DC, Philly, Seattle, Portland, Austin, Denver, Cincinnati, Atlanta, Honolulu, which is basically, I've looked at this one, it's just the island of Oahu, which is really cool. Minneapolis, Houston, Dallas, Miami, San Diego, Salt Lake City, Charlotte, Detroit, greatest city in the world, Cleveland, Baltimore, Indianapolis, and St. Louis. Um, and there'll definitely be more in the future. I think this is the set list for launch. Um, so all right, I'm seeing Boston's. Uh, oh no, is the chat lag? The chat seems to be lagging. I wonder if there's a million people submitting things right now and it's lagging my computer. Hello. Okay, wow. There's so many people. Um, this is very different from Mini Metro. Mini Metro is more of a puzzle game. I do really like Mini Metro too, but I think it's kind of a different vibe. This is like you're actually going in, you're methodically building stuff that costs money. Um, it seems to be, I think, between Boston and Philly for the most part. Um, oh man. Oh, Stormy, yes, maybe Stormy. Can you set up polls? Feels like it's like Boston. Oh gosh, Boston, Philly. Uh, so many. I'm not doing New York. I don't want to do New York. Oh, Chicago. Okay, Chicago odd donation. Let's do Chicago. All right. Um. Oh my gosh. Okay. This chat is so laggy. I wonder how it's showing up in the video. Um. But so you have normal mode and sandbox mode. I guess we'll do normal mode. I wonder if there will be a um, uh, an emphasis on, like, I wonder if there'll be more difficulties eventually. 'Cause I know it says like Mediterranean construction prices. I wonder if there'd be a version that's way more difficult that's U.S. construction prices, and that would be insane. This chat is so nuts. All right, well, the person who donated money said Chicago, so we're doing Chicago. Um, and yeah, so we're in. So you can see it's literally just OpenStreetMap. Um, and one thing that I definitely noticed while playing is there's no labels on the map. So if you zoom way out and you don't know a city very well, it can be really tough to figure out. Like once you've zoomed out, it's like where's the downtown, um, and you kind of just have to know like, oh, downtown's here. Um, and especially in cities like Houston or Atlanta, where there's just not much topography or like rivers and stuff. It can be kind of hard to figure out. So um, one thing I also really like is that there's the start tutorial button here, so you can literally just oh my gosh. I appreciate now there's people donating money for other cities, which I really appreciate. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Change from top chat to live chat. Okay. Live chat. All messages are visible. Oh, but that seems like a bad idea. All right. Well, I don't know how. I think the chat might be really behind for me. Um, but we're just gonna keep on going, and eventually it'll hopefully catch up. Um, I don't know if the game sounds are are in here, but the sounds in this tutorial are really good. I made it a decent way through the tutorial. Um, so, oh gosh, thank you, Sierra. Thank you, Gavin. Oh my gosh, Gavin was watching Tanner. Tanner's stuff is so good. He's in Japan and he does basically my stuff in Japan. It's so good. Um, CM Doc, thank you for the $5. This has nothing to do with Mini Metro. Just similar inspiration from kind of New York style, Metro looking UI. Um, no game sounds. Okay, well, there's not much sound in this game, so um, it's fine. But the tutorial sounds are really good. So we can zoom around like a map. There is a 3D mode, so if you hold the right mouse button, you can. Presumably, this is just OpenStreetMaps 3D. Um, and then we can see the data. This is how far I've gotten. Um, so this is where that American Census data comes in. Um, it's really neat that all this is in here. Um, and actually, so for Chicago, you kind of get this evidence of like, oh, the south side is sort of more depopulated. Oh, Caleb's here. Um, but yeah, the north side has a ton going on. in terms of population, which makes sense. Like if you go to Chicago, it's like you go along the lake. There's just so many skyscrapers along here. It feels like New York. Um, I don't play Subway at all. I think it's kind of I don't think it's that interesting. Um, I might come for the green light. I'm not sure. Set to should do the Roosevelt Boulevard subway. Can I make it dark mode? Yeah, I can. Sure. Okay. So yeah, this is where people live. The game helpfully says no residence means empty trains. This is true. Um, we can go over to workers and see that the loop is where everyone is. Um, you can see there's a lot of people at O'Hare, which I think is really cool. Like you do actually have airports because something about like in some of these other OpenStreetMap games, the airport isn't always kind of registered as a big deal. Got another clump here at Midway, um, but the loop is really where everyone is. Um, it's like, by the way, need help? Press escape to exit your out. I did that once and it made the whole tutorial go away, which I don't know if Colin's watching this, but that was something that happened. Um, okay, so connect where people live to where they work. Look for the biggest gaps. That's rebuild first. Okay. Um, so I guess I've done my homework now. It does seem like a line from the north side into downtown makes the most sense to start out with. Or sorry, the loop. It's kind of funny we're doing Chicago. Chicago is probably the worst like population to me knowing the city ratio of any city. So we will see. Um, so we can build stations. Um, and the game lets you do single track, two track, and actually four track lines. Which, if we were playing in sandbox mode, maybe I would do, but probably shouldn't waste our money on that. Um, I guess it's Chicago, so we might as well build an elevated line, right? You can choose. You can basically change the elevation. So at grade is 0.3 times the cost. Cut and cover tunnel is the normal cost. If you go lower than that, 2 times. You can go really, really, really low. Deep bore, 4.5 times the cost. I'm not sure why you would do this, like logically, but um, and elevated is 0.8 times the cost. Um, so I guess we'll run. That's the other thing. I don't know street names in Chicago. Like this, I think is Michigan Ave, right? We actually let's look at the data again. I want to make. I don't. I want to do this right. Um, I think if we just go up this big wide street, we should get some pretty good density of residents. And I think as long as we just go through the loop, that should be fine. Um, Thanks so much, Mike. It was really funny because Noel Phillips's new video was about the flight from Beckley to Parkersburg to Beckley to Charlotte, which I've been on a long time ago. I don't know if I agree with him calling it the most useless flight in the country, but if you go just between the small towns at the top, then um, I suppose that would be fairly useless. Um, yeah, so the red and blue in Chicago would be cut and cover, um, but um, I think we will. This is actually it's good that we're doing a city I'm not too familiar with. It means I won't just rebuild the transit system uh, from scratch. So let's do a parallel elevated line 5 meters above, um, and I don't know. I'll put a stop here. And another thing that's pretty cool, it'll actually demolish buildings. Same if you're doing cut and cover, it'll have buildings get destroyed. So if you go to like a standard tunnel, um, you won't demolish buildings. So that's the advantage of going lower. I don't know why you ever go like super deep bore, but um, yeah. So um, yeah, I'm sure everyone's really mad that I'm putting it right here, but we will see. I'm building a super long station, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I guess might as well future proof. I don't know what the story with. I got an achievement for that. I don't know what the story is going to be as far as how long the trains are. This might be longer than it needs to be. Um, One thing that I think is tough is not knowing what the coverage area is, um, because really in Chicago, I want to say the stations are 2 blocks apart, but I don't really know what the game wants. I don't know how far people will walk to get here. Um, so I guess I'll do another one in the loop just to have something. Yeah, like these are super close, but we'll see. Um, Thank you, Ian. Yeah, I had to leave a comment. Another thing, you can't rename the stations, I don't think. It just sort of automatically names it after a street. See, now I've screwed it up. Um, can I just click out of this? No. See, now here's the problem. I'm gonna have to hit escape to get out of this station building mode, and then the tutorial's gonna go away. So I've screwed this up, but oh well. I'm gonna have to hit escape, and then it's gonna make the tutorial go away. But I want the tutorial because it's helpful. So I'm gonna bring the tutorial back, click through it. Sorry, everyone. I will make a better station next time. This is why I'm not a gamer, or not a Let's Player. I've made my fortunes elsewhere, and I can just do this as a bonus, and everyone's happy. Um, yes, you can build the Roxborough subway. It's true. Also, I think Jeremy's here because everyone's really excited. Um, okay, so let's do another one up here, Illinois Street. I'm inclined to build a couple more stations before we start building tracks. Let's just do a couple more. I mean, this looks like an arterial. We can go a little bit further apart now that we're outside downtown. Chicago. Oh yeah, Chicago. Have maybe we'll do one here. We'll space it out now. Oh, you can rename the stations after I build the line. Okay. Um, okay. Now I got to build tracks. Click drag to connect station 1 to station 2. Okay. So we've got top speed 89 kilometers an hour. I guess we don't use freedom units in this game. And this is fairly simple. I just built a straight line. There we go. All right. So, okay, we've done it. We got to add crossover. That's kind of a cool feature. Okay. One where each terminal station meets the tracks. Critical for operation. Okay. So we just click here. Can't create scissors club. No clicked track group. What did I do wrong? Do I have to actually drag click to connect? Yeah, I think I've done that. You could run this on a laptop. This is a pretty minimal game. See, I probably should have gone a little bit further before doing this. Do I maybe have to build the blueprints first? What is this going to cost? 359 million. Oh my god. All right, we have 3 billion. All right, maybe we try building the blueprints and then curious if anyone's okay. No one's told me how to build a crossover because I guess no one has this game yet. Oh, check the ends of the lines. One where each terminal station meets the tracks. Oh, okay. You have to hit this specific spot. There's like a red dot that lines up. Okay, so we can go to the other terminal. I'm sure we'll extend this line imminently. Okay, great. We built crossovers. We can actually run the service now. We got to hit blueprints, build blueprints, so we can see the costs. So the crossovers actually cost money. That's pretty cool. That's pretty clever. So build blueprints. Okay. I think we've done that. All right. So now we'll make a route. New route. Oh wow. Okay. Route name. We will call it the red line because it's Chicago, and we'll make it red. I think maybe a square. This is you can choose between heavy metro and light metro. Uh, some people might call CTA a light metro. The cars are so tiny, but we will go with a heavy metro. Okay, create a route. Next, pick a color. Oh, we've done all this. Create route to make it official. Click your new route icon to set it up. Hit edit route to define the path. Okay, so now we add stops. This is very oh, single track at terminals is key. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, Colin's here. Hell yeah. How many people are here? 615. Wow. Um, okay, so we have to do single tracks at terminals. So we will do our little line here. I guess we might as well have it. We'll have a crossover once in each direction, I guess. And then come back up. Okay. This is really cool. So we get the exact timing. Timing assumes no delays. I think there are delays that happen, which will be interesting. Okay. So I think that should be good. Confirm changes. Okay. I don't know if the tutorial updated properly, but I guess at this point, I suppose maybe we can go without it. Can I put the chat window in dark mode? I don't know. That probably does look kind of weird on the stream, doesn't it? I'm not sure if I can. Sorry. All right. So we've got this little baby line. Service frequency. Okay. So we've got high demand. I guess this is. Oh, cool. So we've got peak hours. We've got like kind of this midday period. Is this overnight? Oh, that's really cool. Okay, cool. So I have a 24-hour line. So if we do a one train route, we can get 11-minute frequency. So we really only need 2 trains to get a decent frequency on this right now. Maybe we'll do it as a one train route at the other times of day. We need to buy train cars. The tutorial, I think, has broken, unfortunately. Oh, there's an issue with the screen height, really. I left the game in kind of a weird. I should scroll down on that panel. Oh. Which is a clear schedule thing, but everyone's saying we should turn at the line of diner. I don't know. Chicago doesn't really have any actual diners. Um, so okay, so we'll buy train cars. Um, okay, cars can be purchased in intervals of 5. Okay, so if we have, I guess maybe we'll want to spare. Although I don't think this game has a concept of spare trains. So I might just buy 10 cars. We're doing 5-car trains. So we'll buy 10 cars. We're just running 2 trains right now. We'll probably need more ultimately, but this is a budget system. Not enough train cars to. Yeah, that's fine. If I hit play now, will it run? It says I built a. Oh yeah, got a train. It's going. All right, I'm gonna close the tutorial because I think it didn't seem to work out. All right, I'm gonna speed this up. Get the trains really going. And so here we've got. Oh wait, I should the train. You don't have to build garages and yards. Okay, so what time is it? It's midnight. Oh, we should speed this up. We should try to get to an actually busy time. Oh man, the sounds in this are really good. It's very mini metro. Wow. I'm kind of hypnotized by that. That's really satisfying. But I think right now we're not getting many people. We're actually losing quite a bit of money per hour. So actually, maybe we should expand this line while we still have a lot of money and we're not draining it out. Um, but it's 1 a.m. I really want to get to a busy time to see it more busy. So we'll let it go for a bit. So yeah, you can't build bus lines. I know that Colin has said that he doesn't really. I don't think he has interest in doing bus lines in this, um, which I would probably. I'd love to see bus lines. And that would kind of add more depth because then you can. I'm really interested in like the network aspect and like connecting other stuff to this. But you could theoretically simulate buses with like a light metro, maybe. That's another option in the game is light metros. So I could see a world of just pretending that the light metro lines are buses. Um, uh, Thank you for the donation, M Dorney or something like that. I can't really tell. Um, but yeah, no, New Orleans is you'd need to build like an elevated line. You couldn't really do a subway. Um, yeah, this is the little Miles take on the red line. Ooh, okay, look, we're only losing 2.7K an hour now. So okay, I want to slow it down for a sec because there's some other cool stuff in here. So we'll close the route details. There's this like trip planner aspect that I guess is not, only so helpful right now when we have one line, but you can like click here. Okay, that's our origin, and then let's say we want to go to like Merchandise Mart. I think that's what that is. I'm so smart. I know Chicago so well. Go here, and it'll actually give you this Google Maps style um, thingy, like directional thing. You can actually open it up. This is so cool. Like when I when I make these types of systems and these types of games, I always want to see something like this, and no one's ever done it before. And this is so neat. So once you get a really cool big system, I think you can get some really interesting results from this. This is such a cool feature to have in here. Right now, it's just not super interesting with one line, but um, that is a really neat feature. Um, Now we can also check our route ridership, which right now is a cool 348 riders a day. Um, Reduce the number of cars on that line. I'll be profitable. Yeah, I mean I'm just running one right now, so this is not much to be done with that. Um, Jeremy thinks I should do Boston next. If I keep playing this, if I keep streaming this, maybe so. Oh, this is interesting. Wow. So okay, I think I built the station way too close in the loop because look how no one is using this. And granted, we haven't like I should speed this up again. I really need to. Whoa. Oh, the demand changes based on what time of day it is. So right now it's night, and I think it's just split evenly between home and work. But once we hit 5 a.m., it might change, and it might be more people going from home to work. Oh, Reese is here. More rides in LA Metro Rail. Wow, that's amazing to see you. Thank you for showing up. Um, okay, so now it's early morning rush. Oh, okay. So okay, 100% home to work demand, 50% work to home demand. So that's how it works. So there's 100% is the max, and then 50% is kind of a middling time. So we'll hit 6, and then now we're in the peak morning rush. 200% home and work demand, 75% work to home. So let's see, our train's doing okay in terms of crowding. I wonder if there's a way that we can check. Let's see. We should also have 2 trains on the line now. So we have one there, one there. Yeah, can we click on a train? Oh, wow, look at this. Oh, I'm so glad. And see, now I'm happy I did this without doing it because, or without doing it first, because this is so cool to be like organically surprised by this. Ooh, try some tight curves. I can do that. Um, oh, and we're at a profit. Look, we're profitable. Wow. So we can see there's 117 passengers. So we're not at any risk of crowding right now. Um, 75-meter train. So we built our station far too long. That's good to know. It's now decelerating. Um, and we'll be stopped at the station soon. And we can see So 117. See what we end up with after it leaves. This is this is extremely fun. I think it takes a little while to stop. Let me speed up a little bit. Okay, so it's still at 117. Oh, but then everyone got out at Lake Street. Wow. Or no, everyone might have gone out at Madison. I think I might have been going too fast there. There's kind of the medium speed is quite medium, and then the the high speed is like super high. So it's now 72, still 72. I think our Lake Street station is functionally useless. Hey AJ, good to see you. I do remember. I assume you're referencing your 69th Street request. Uh, that maybe someday. Um, yeah, I know I have capacity for 1200, but I don't think you can make the trains any shorter than they are. I can check for sure. Yeah, it's a minimum of 5 cars per train. So um, you can make them longer, but not shorter. Okay, someone wanted a tight curve. Oh, look at this. So someone's actually walking from way down here. So I think the coverage areas might be larger um, than I gave the game credit for. Um, let's see, which way do we want to? I look different because I don't have glasses. Um, I guess we should probably expand this north, right? Because based on our demand, which actually now, ooh, okay, now it's colored by mode. So very, very, very low transit mode share, 0.0%. Um, but we'll hopefully improve that. Workers, yeah, very few people using transit. Um, but actually, there's a lot of people who live down here. We could maybe extend the line further south, and that could maybe give us. Wow, so glad people like to look at this. I feel honored that I'm playing it before all of you. um, so let's build an extension. Um, hey, Chris, good to see you. Thanks for coming. Um, Fall River is not in the game yet, but maybe someday. Oh, I could go to the 3D view. Yeah. Um, so there's the 3D. Um, so we can see we're all amongst the skyscrapers. Um, I kind of prefer building from this top down. Ooh, 666 watching now. Wow. So let's get a couple new stations here. Um, maybe what we'll do is let's check the demand again. Because I want to see, yes, there's some really big, look at this. Like, we definitely want to cover this. So I think maybe we'll get a couple stations here, and we can test out some sharp curves to get around this area. Um, what station in the game? It's on the website. Um, I don't remember the full list, but it's a pretty good list. Um, okay, so let's build some stations. So I guess people are already walking down here, but we can help them out a bit. Oh, we don't need to build these as long actually, because we've got kind of a max. Sorry, minimum length is 160. Let's do the minimum length. I don't think we need to go much longer than that. Um, and then where's our big one? Right here. Okay. So we'll go back to stations. I kind of wish. I know Pittsburgh's in the game. I secretly was sort of hoping we'd do Pittsburgh, but I should have just said that. But um, this will be on Steam. I don't think on launch day. So it's gonna be $30 if you buy it directly from the website, and $40 if you buy it on Steam. Um, so okay, so we'll put a station here, and we'll just do the minimum length, 9th Street. All right, and we'll purposely build a really horrible sharp turn line to see how the game handles that. So we can build tracks. Also, it looks like we're running at a loss again. Kind of back and forth. Um, so let's see. We'll go like here and then see if we can do this without destroying the building. Ah! Turn. Okay, curve is too sharp. Oh man. Whoops. No, gotta escape. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it. Oh, riveting. Oh my gosh. Okay. We managed to not destroy a building. All right. So go um, go full speed for a sec and then I would not build a system like this if I was playing this for real, but this is kind of a test run. Boom, 72 kilometers an hour, so not full speed, but then it'll be nice and straight. All right, so let's see how modifying a route works. We got to build this first. We got to build a crossover down here too. Yeah, it'll be worse than the Blues Brothers. It's a good. That is very true. So how much is this going to cost us? 187 million. Well, we can definitely afford it. I think because we're building elevated, especially, we're getting real cheap. Look how awful this looks. Oh, we built such a terrible line. Um, okay, so now we can go to our routes and take the red line. So starts at Madison Street. Oh wow! Wait, look at this. If you click on station, you actually get predictions for it. Oh, that is so fun. Holy moly! And nearby stations are kind of interesting. Oh, and here's you rename it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so you can rename it. You can like randomly generate a new name. We'll call it. I don't know Chicago well enough to give it like a really cool name, but okay, so that's how you rename stations. You click on the station after the route is established, or just okay, just like once you've built it. Okay, perfect. That is awesome. Um, okay, so what is this? Oh, cool. And then here's our ridership chart. So Division Street's our busiest stop, which, oh, wow, interesting. So our busiest stop's actually up here. I guess because, like, I don't know why. I guess we built our stations too damn close downtown. Um, OD. Riders who started or ended their journey at a station. Oh, cool. So look, work trips very much primarily start here. But if we change it to home, most people here, no transfers yet. So we'll build a second line after this, after we extend the line. Um, so edit route. Um, so can I just do 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we don't want that. Um, okay, so we can do this and kind of have it. Uh, oh, and it redoes it to put the start point up there. Wow. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so down here and then back up. Wow. Okay, I was worried we'd have to kind of redo everything. Um, where is Harold Washington Library, State in Van Buren? See, this is I really should know Chicago better. It's such a it's probably good that we're doing a system that I just don't know as well. So I think okay, so now okay, so look at this. So now with two trains, we can only do 10 minutes, which I think in theory is fine, but it feels wrong not to have a slightly better peak. So maybe we should buy another train set here and do 3 trains at peak. Yeah, 6-minute frequency. Um, State of Van Buren, yeah, fair enough. Actually, I guess I mean good question of speaking of like how long can we make these? Um, I know this isn't the exact spot, but okay, there is a limit. Harold Washington Library, State, and Va. That's the limit. But so you can make some pretty egregious station names. Oh, it automatically paused, I think, because we were building stuff. Or maybe I paused it. I can't remember. But let's play it again. So now we have to see. Um, so we'll follow this train, and we'll see how it handles the curve. This is interesting that a lot of people are pointing out that the odd numbered cars are definitely an interesting quirk, um, compared to a lot of other subway systems. Stormy, I do need to come and ride more CTA with you. Let's just do the entire thing. Let me speed up a bit just to get the train through here. Okay. Actually, I really want to see the. Oh shoot! I sped it up too much. I forget. Right, 'cause I sped up. Okay. We'll follow. No. Right. All right. We'll follow this train. CTA speed run. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's do 3D mode actually. Oh, do you hear that? There's like ambient noise when you zoom in. Whoa. All right. The sound design in this game is amazing. You can get really close. So you can see. It's so slow. Wow. I mean, riveting gameplay here. Oh no, I'm like in the buildings now. Wow. We've definitely screwed our lineup, huh? With these curves. I'm curious how fast we'll be able to get on the straight section. All right. Now it can go fast. Maybe. So it's going, yeah, so speeding up now. Interesting that this is miles per hour, but the station design is in like meters. Wow, it's getting to a staggering 30, 35. Got to 35. Now it has to slow way down again. I honestly don't know if I have the patience to watch it go around again. I'm going to speed it up a little. Okay. Oh, I don't know why the sound is still. Oh dear. Now we have ambient noise. There we go. Can you use WASD? Yeah, I can. Okay. Okay. Um, so I guess maybe let's do a second line. Um, let's see what the demand is like. We haven't really made a dent on transit mode share. It is now 0.1% instead of 0.0%. Oh, Climate and Transit is here too. Wow, we've got everyone. This is very exciting. Um, so yeah, maybe, I mean, maybe we'll do like an east-west line. Maybe we can go out to like the Navy Yard. Are there people who work on the Navy Yard? No. So this is an interesting thing about, and I'm curious if this can be, you know, programmed in. I honestly don't know, but like sort of attraction areas like the Navy Yard that would be a big draw in real life. In the game, it's like not really a job center, not really a residential center. Um, so, um, that's sort of an interesting thing. Um, extend the red line to Wrigley Field. Um, I always forget where Wrigley Field is. um, a Colin wants me to extend it north with larger stop spacing. Well, I guess if Colin tells me to do something, I probably should do it. Um, I think, yeah, I will say, Colin, one thing that I think is tough is knowing what the game wants in terms of the coverage area. Like, I'm not quite sure what the stop spacing should be. So I think I kind of overdid the close spacing downtown or in the loop. Um, but, um, okay, we can do a northerly extension and then we'll build an east west line. Yeah, fair point with the data. That's a tough. I mean, it's yeah, when it's all real life data, it's kind of what OpenStreetMap can handle, I assume, and maybe getting other stuff. Um, what was I also I wish that you could see the demand map while you're building the construction. Like maybe if it was, oh wait, no, okay, like if it was like an overlay in here, I think that would be really helpful to figure out, where you should put your stations. Um, so we'll kind of go east west here. We'll have the red line come up and turn. Um, And what street should we follow? Maybe we should do this diagonal one that I probably should know the name of. Yeah, look at all the housing stock. Um, let's see. Well, no, the demand really is just due north because there's all those big buildings on the lakeside. All right, so we'll kind of curve and then we'll go up and we'll follow this street up to a certain point. Um, okay. Yeah, and see, this is the advantage. I see Colin says that he wants to add the demand overlay. This is the advantage of a one man team. You can kind of just say stuff, and he'll do it. So if people have feedback, I'm sure that Colin will be listening. Um, okay, so we'll get some more stations. It would be cool. I don't know how much it would make sense. It would be cool to see curved stations as a thing. Right now, you can only do um, straight ones, but we will go up and then um, yeah, I guess wider stop spacing. We'll try our best. It's tough when you don't have a coverage area to really base it off of, but like this seems like a big node, but this is tough because we have to try to build a straight station through here. Maybe up here. Yeah, that should work. Clark Street. Um, I'm kind of just building at what appear to be the sort of larger streets. Um, but my lack of knowledge of Chicago is really showing here. This is the worst possible city to pick. Let's do one up here, and then let's see. There's really high demand the whole way up. Just checking the chat. Sorry. Um, let's leave it at that for now. I really want to try building a second line and then see how it handles transfers. Um, so we'll now build tracks. Wow. So I think I did build the stops too close. You can see there are people up here um, who seem to be walking all the way down to Division. I actually wonder if maybe Division will lose ridership now that we're building more stuff north of it. I think right now it's like a ton of people are coming down to get to it. 89. Okay, so we got the normal speed. We'll try to kind of arc it over, that we can do just another horrible curve here. Ugh. Oh man. All right. Well, that's the best we can do. Yeah, it's interesting that this is in kilometers, but I think on the train view was in miles. Um, should we see what happens if we demolish a building? Maybe we should. Here, we'll eminent domain. Oh, it's really expensive. But this is kind of a trial run. Here, we'll do a little bit, take a little bit less off. But let's try eminent domaining a building. Oh, it doesn't even give us. Hang on, we cannot. Not for 18. Can we? Okay, so we have to delete tracks. I think there's no undo. So it does it by segment. Okay. Um, but I don't want to like cut through everything. Try that. No. I feel like we're gonna end up like regardless of if we eminent domain something, we end up causing a disaster in speed either way. Um, demolish the Sears Tower. Knock them down. All right, well here we'll just go nuts. We'll build a cool 36 kilometer an hour curve that at least saves us a little speed. That's so ridiculous. Um, but this is just for fun. All right, and now we can go straight, full speed ahead. It's interesting that the track type is different. I wonder if light metro tracks are slower. I think maybe our next line can be a light metro. We can just compare what the differences are. Oh no, let's not spend $30 million to demolish a building. Oh, that's very slow. Okay. I think the eminent domain prices are based on just the pure size of the building, but I'm not sure what else factors into that. Uh, really slow bit in the middle here. 72, we can get kind of back up to speed. We just can't demolish anything. Oh, no. I think this station have a very slow approach. Wow. That that's rough. Oh yeah, um, you can actually find the rights of ways. I think it is cheaper to build along rights of way because you're not destroying buildings. Um, I guess that would be this. Got the ambient noise again. All right, so oh no. this is why this is why I'm not an engineer. I'm a planner. I can do bus routes. I can do schedules for things. Actually building the tracks, that is that is a much harder challenge. All right. And up we go. We do not want to eminent domain these buildings. But we're still going. Yeah, full speed. The Broadway elevators. Is this actually a thing? I will say now that I'm playing this, I'm like, man, ironically I want to play this in a city that I know better at some point. All right, so that's the end. Clarion now with a really egregious curve coming into it. Um, let's add a crossover here, which is that's rough. Um, Jeremy said I should do Pittsburgh. I just worry that starting from scratch. Here, well, okay. Um, Curious if other people think that we should change cities. Oh, I need to build the blueprints first. I really like though that it's. Thank you, Philly Comrade. 582 million. Okay. I think the blueprint system's really good because it means that if you screw something up, you don't get penalized by it. Thank you for the poor bid, Chris. Yeah, it's a little weird how the ambient noise kind of sticks around. I don't know if that's a problem with my computer or something else. Um, no, wrong way. I think if we do this, ooh, oh no, we now at a point where if we want to expand it, it's like a whole to do. 6, 7, 11, 12. There we go. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Um, it's a lot of. I'm seeing a lot of Boston's, but I think Pittsburgh would be really fun. We gotta at least set this. We gotta set our trains up. Um, or did I not save? No, I did. I imagine this will go down now. We can't. We definitely can't run a 6 minute frequency with. Oh wow! Also look at this. 574 people on one of our trains. So actually, we're we're I've done a video about the Hornblower NYC ferry. It was with Jeremy. Um, I believe Jeremy is actually overruling everyone saying to do Pittsburgh. So I'm not sure why it's still saying 6 minute frequency here, because really, I think they should be going further up. let me just speed it up. I just want to make sure that this extension worked, and then we'll go elsewhere. Oh no, they're not going up yet. What did I do wrong? I don't know what I did wrong. I have all the stations in properly, I think. Confirm changes. Oh, and now I went back. All right, wait. I just want to make sure. I want to make sure I'm doing this right. I just want to make sure that I know how this game works. Oh, it's a bug. Click edit route, confirm changes. Oh, I just did it again. So there we go. And now we got the frequencies updated. So we really need to. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to save this so I can play it again. Chicago. Quick save, I guess. Oh, that was an auto save. No, we don't want to. We'll just do a Chicago save. There we go. All right. So let's do a new game. Oh, I like the resume button. That's really nice. And when Jeremy says what Jeremy wants, we do what Jeremy wants. I also want to do Pittsburgh. It has to be said. Um, okay, we are not downgrading. Pittsburgh is the greatest city in the world. Um, oh, and now the tutorial thing is gone because we've done a city that. Because it Philly is one where I think uh, the way that the metro lines are in Philly is just so obvious that it's tough to. I feel like it'd be tough to do something different. Like it's like you do a line on Market Street, you do a line on Broad Street, um, and that's kind of that. Um, so where do people live in Pittsburgh? Kind of East Liberty, um, up here. It's kind of this. You can see it's much less dense. Like it's keeping in mind the density. So I think we'll get less ridership on Pittsburgh on a Pittsburgh system. Um, the workers, you can see downtown's huge, and also Oakland is huge. Um, I don't know if elevation does anything in Pittsburgh. But yeah, heavy rail between downtown and Oakland. But I think in this game, it's not quite going to cut it because there's not that many. I'm putting this in quotes. Like, there's not that many people who live in Oakland. I don't think it keeps in mind college students. Um, so I think what we might have to do is do like a 71A, where we go like through Oakland and then maybe up into like Highland Park. There's a lot of people who live up here. Um, or we could go down to Squirrel Hill. Oh, so many options. Actually, I want to test out branches. So maybe we could do a line from downtown to Oakland and then have one branch go up to Highland Park and one branch go down to Squirrel Hill. Um, and what I like about Pittsburgh is that this is a case um, where the current system just doesn't do this. So we can kind of, oh, it does college students. Okay. And I'm surprised to see that there's not that many people who live in Oakland, but I don't know. I guess maybe there's just fewer people who live there than I realized. Um, so yeah, so let's do a. And now another thing I'm curious about is, um, like I don't like can we serve downtown Pittsburgh with one station? Oh, the students are worker nodes. Okay, that makes more sense because there's a ton of workers in Oakland. That makes so much more sense. Um, so, um, oh, whoops, sorry. I was checking the viewers and then I sidetracked myself. Um, so yeah, I'm wondering like, can we serve downtown Pittsburgh with one station? I wonder and have it cover okay. Um, I'm gonna say maybe we should do two, but I think maybe we'll have this line go north. And actually, oh, let's do a subway for this one. So we'll do a cut and cover tunnel. Um, in down or yeah, do a mega station downtown. Yeah, I think we might need two. I'm just trying to think of the best way. Like maybe, like I figure we can extend this line up to the north side. Like another interesting thing in the data is like I don't think the stadiums really count for much besides maybe workers. Um, but yeah, we could maybe go up to the north side eventually, and then maybe over to the airport. Um, but we'll start downtown. Maybe we can do a station like this, and it's downtown. It's a downtown Pittsburgh subway, so of course it'll have to be really screechy and terrible. Make its way over to here, and then we'll kind of make our way out. I feel like Uptown can have an elevated line, right? I can't. Oh, do a light metro. That is a good idea. It's too late now. I did heavy, but maybe for our next line um, we'll do a light. Um, so let's see. I think Uptown should have an elevated. Maybe I don't actually. I think it'd be tough to service it. We'll stick with cut and cover for now. Um, we'll do a couple stops Uptown. Go via Fifth. Shoot. Yeah. So fifth is this one. Forbes is this one. Yeah. So we'll do Fifth. I think let's. What we'll do is we'll have the line come elevated here, and then run an elevated line through Oakland, and that'll be really cool. Uh, so we will go to an elevated line, and we'll have this is kind of like a Pitt Carlo type thing. Um, I actually think one way to play this game that could be, I think, really helpful um, is to um, open it up. Oh, like have Google Maps open at the same time, and then you can kind of Forbes and Fifth both. I mean, one thing you could do is build like one ways on both because you could do single tracks. So you couldn't conceivably wouldn't a subway in Oakland make more sense with Oakland being on the hill and uptown in the L and uptown. I don't think topography really like does much, but um, I guess in this case we'll just pretend that I'm gonna stick with what I have because I don't feel like going back and redoing it all. Um, and we're just gonna really, really anger everyone in this area by doing an L through it. So we'll do another one like here. Warwick Terrace. Um, and then what is our demand like? There's not okay, so we could do a branch that comes down like through Squirrel Hill and maybe ends up there, and another one can go up to kind of East Liberty and maybe further up. Um, so I guess the Squirrel Hill one's shorter, so we can do that one first. And we do love a good Squirrel Hill. I'm building I'm building tracks right now. Whoops. So we'll come here, and then we're gonna want to turn, and I guess we'll just go straight to downtown Squirrel Hill. I wonder if I should put this back underground. I feel like an elevated line through Squirrel Hill would get a lot of people upset. But I think that's honestly all the more reason to do it. Um, and we'll go one more. We'll have one like down here. I'm actually not sure what neighborhood we're in anymore. This, I guess, is kind of shady side? Am I completely off base? It's tough without the labels. Um, but yeah. All right. So we can build our tracks now. Southside Flats would be a good spot for that actually be a good spot for an elevated line. All right, tracks. Oh God, wait, is topography a thing? Track. Oh no, I see. Because it's going to elevate. We're in a tunnel right now. Okay. I mean, actually, here we're in Pittsburgh. Let's see if elevation matters. Like we go from here to here. Yeah, I think elevation doesn't actually do anything because this is up a big hill. Um, so okay, so back here. Oh, we're gonna. I really don't want to destroy a building if we can help it. We might not be able to help it. Um, it's in a tunnel, but it's cut and cover. So it's what if I do an L on a hill? It doesn't matter though. If you're in a tunnel, it's the same. Like here, like if I do an L, it doesn't make a difference. It can still do it just fine. I think it's just not factored in yet. Um, okay. All right. So we're gonna really. This is gonna be really tough to make it around here without destroying anything. Uh, I don't know if we're gonna make it out of here alive. Uh, oh no. I'm sure this is riveting watching me try to do this. I just figure because this line will go up north eventually, and also it is downtown Pittsburgh. The lines need to be ridiculously curvy because that's just how downtown Pittsburgh is. This is all here. If we curve it more this way, it gives us more room to arc around. I actually don't think. I don't think. Oh, yes, we did it. Okay. Just horrible, horrible curve at the end there. Because that's how we do it in Pittsburgh, baby. I'm not sure what this white thing is. That might be a bug. All right, so we're building under Uptown, and then completely nonsensibly, suddenly we'll be. Let's go to Act Grade. Save a bit of money. So Act Grade, it's like it keeps in mind that you're intersecting with roads. Um, so yeah, keep in a tunnel as we curve away, and then we can go at grade for a bit. Just to save a bit of money while there's kind of nothing here. And then now we got to go elevated, which I know in real life probably makes no sense. Oh no. Oh, wait. I think I built too much. I built too much at grade. Trying to value engineer this. You can't do level crossings. Okay, so I think we should be elevated now. Yeah, that's pretty nice. And you just cut straight across here. And make our way through Oakland. Kind of a slow line, not ideal. Now, yeah, straight down. You can rename stations, yeah. Straight over. And now, oh, look at that. The beautiful curve. Full speed. No buildings demolished. Okay, now I've put myself in a corner here. We might have to eminent domain a house. Cathedral Learning Station. That would be incredible. I guess we kind of have it, right? I don't know why those I have to kind of hit the thing. Yeah, we're pretty. All right, and then we'll come down through Squirrel Hill. We are angering all the NIMBYs right now. They hate this. This is just a total disaster for everyone involved, except they'll all come flying out when the train starts. That is a really crummy line. I feel like I have to. I feel like I can do a little better. Try to make it a little less twisty there. If we kind of do a yeah, oh, almost. Yeah, I think maybe we keep it. Oh no, slightly too sharp curve at the end there. Um, okay. Just trying to make it, not painfully slow. There we go. That's fine. Okay, let's do a crossover here, and I like how it's shaded based on if it's elevated or not. Crossover here. Can't create scissors crossover. Track is too short. Oh no. Um, I mean, it could be really horrible and put one here and then force the trains to loop around, but that feels like a bad idea. Um, I guess we'll just go. Oh, it doesn't have to be a subway. Maybe we can go one more. And actually, here, let's do kind of an Allegheny um, elevated station out here. Can we fit through here? Yeah, we can. Go to the hospital. Also, thank you, Random Transit Adventures. Oh, ag, that's right. Is it a big generator in this? Ooh, oh, interesting. Yeah, look at, wow. So this is um, AGH, I believe. Um, so you can go through like the Allegheny Center, I believe this is, and then I think we can get pretty close. Um, Actually, here, okay, let's do something really ridiculous. I want to test out the single tracks. Um, let's do like have the tracks go around on different sides. Because I'm just so curious how the single track works. So it can go around like that. Oh, I just built track instead of stations. Um, Build stations. This is extremely insane, but I think it's very funny. And I feel like the kind of thing that some weird legacy system would do. Um, and then we'll kind of have actually, oh, let's, huh. I think we could do like a weird loop, but like let's end it with a loop, but we'll in theory want to keep going up to the north side. So um, we will build a legit station here. Eloise Street. So now I'm really curious to see how the tracks work when we split them up. So if we do single track, oh Oh, it's so miserable. Oh no. Oh, I think the directionality of the station is based on which way you build it. So we need to demolish this and then rebuild it this way. That is helpful. Ridge Ave. Oh my gosh, we're in Philly. Oh, it's so terrible. Really sharp curve. And this is on elevated structures, by the way. And then, yeah, it's a double track from there. Which can we do that? I don't think we're building from there. Here, we'll build the other side. Yeah, okay. Oh no, that's just extending it. Um, Maybe if we build double tracks. Oh dear. I wonder if I'm I wonder if I'm asking too much of the game. May have found a bug because it's being a little weird. Oh, yeah, I don't know what it's doing. What I might do is save and then open it up again and see if that does anything. Just curious if I do like single track with that. Yeah, no, it just won't really. Or if I try building the blueprints first, maybe that'll help. Okay, looks like this is a known issue. Um, oh dear. Oh no. Colin, if I restart the like if I like save and then reopen, will it be fixed or is this kind of a bug on the whole thing? Loading of a previous save. Sometimes if the save was made before that issue appears. I don't think I've been saving. Oh no. Well, the game's not released yet, so these are all things that can be fixed. I think the Boston people might get their wish in that case. Here, we'll just we'll save it and see. We'll try reloading it. Um, wow, this is nice. So load save. That's really here. Let's just okay. So load save it. Well, when I exit to the menu, I think, and we'll just see if it works. But it may possibly not be working. Oh, yeah, it fixed itself. But all the Boston people are happy now. I think we should finish this line and then we'll do a Boston build. Oh no. Okay, we still have to figure out how to make this work though. So if we do double tracks. Can we connect? Oh, okay, yeah. So we gotta get these elevated at some point. Oh, that's gonna be difficult. I may have kind of wrote myself into a corner here. I mean, does the water matter? Can we just I actually don't think it cares about water. So we can maybe just do a like a bridge tunnel here. Kind of curve it over away from the road and then yeah, okay. So we just go like that. It's like a bridge it's a bridge tunnel in the middle of the rivers. Totally fine. Oh, but then we can't connect to the single track. I think they're at the same level. Yeah, they're both at five, but I think I can't connect the double track to the single track, it seems like. Can I just hit a wall here? I can build it over, but they just sort of overlap each other. You have to draw a single track from the double to the single. Ah, okay. This is helpful. This is, so we'll come here and then build, but this single, so can we draw, okay, single to double and then, okay, got it. Ah, and I built this station the wrong way too. Build a station like this. I think I did waste a little money there because I built the blueprint, but um, and then like that. Horrible curves, but we can build a crossover now. Wow, that is a cool line. I mean, this would be amazing in real life. Um, how many characters can you do for routes? Oh, wow. Okay, so you could do like the like. I mean, what kind? I guess Pittsburgh is kind of a color system, so we'll call this like the kind of like purple, I guess. There is a sandbox mode, Denver Transit Nerd. I've just been doing, for the challenge I've been doing this. So maybe like I want to test out branches, so we'll do this as like the P1. Oh, build blueprints, you're right. Create route. But yeah, we need to build the blueprints first. Okay. We are so we've lost so much money. It's not really a P1, but it's more of a P3, I suppose. Um, but so we can. Oh, that's interesting how it did that. 0, 1. I'll just click all these and then see what it kind of decides at the end. Okay, it figured it out. Okay, great, perfect. That is really smart, um, Colin. I feel like the pathfinding is really good. Um, okay, confirm changes. We must have to run so many trains on this. 41-minute frequency with one train. So really, during heavy demand, we want maybe like uh, yeah, we need more. We need more cars. Um, we'll do like maybe 5 trains at peak, and then I guess 4 midday, 3 at the kind of fringe hours. This IRL would be such a good line, I know. So current trains 0, target 3. So if we play, um, okay, so that's going. Now I want to see how the branches work. So I want to build stations this way. Now we'll do like a 71 type deal. We'll get something like here, and then something at the East Busway, which is not a thing in this. And like here, and maybe we'll kind of see. Yeah, we kind of benefit more from cutting over. So we can do something like here, and one more up here. So this will be like a second branch. Um, I guess in theory you could maybe build a flying junction in this, but I'm not sure if it really matter, and it'd also be kind of a pain to do right now when we're just trying it out. Okay, we will eminent domain a building to make this. Oh, actually, we won't have to. Make our way up. Ugh, I don't want to. I don't want to kill that building. There we go. Curve up here. Straight up, nice. This is going to be a little rough. Also, I love how it's all elevated. We are really just. All right, here we're eminent domaining one building. Honestly, a network of elevated lines just feels very, very Pittsburgh coded. Even though it's not a thing, it just feels like something that Pittsburgh would have. Now we're like on a residential street or an L. Um, I am curious, yeah, about the junctions. Like, is it worth it to build a flying junction, or does it not really matter if it's at grade? Put a crossover here. So now I've got that. How much is this going to cost us? All right, we can afford it. We're going rapidly broke. Um, and we'll make a new route. Oh no, not like that. Wait, no, I don't want that. Can we? Okay, there we go. I have the P2. Oh, but you can't use the same color. Is there not a way to? Um, so this just adds routes. Okay, which I don't want. But wait, because now I'm I'm sort of confused about like these pluses make it seem like you can add things in the same group, but when I click on one, it just adds another route. So I guess it'll just be a different line in that case because we can't pick that same purple again. So this will be the, I don't know, the G1, whatever. Even though it's east. No, I can't do that. It'll be the, oh, I guess it's really like a 71A, isn't it? It's horrible. 71. No. Oh, God. Let's call it 71A. And so this will go this. We've built a really substantial little network here. Oh, but actually we can have it end on a different side than the P1, which I can't remember where the P1 ended. Um, a subway system with P1 71A, I know. There is no relation to mini metro. Okay, wait, which side is the P1? Oh no, the P1 ends on that side. Wait, so let's take the 71A and actually have it end here. There we go. So now they won't congest each other in theory. All right, confirm. And then 5 cars per train. Let's see how much we need to. So if we do it as a one train route, 112-minute frequency. Well, I don't think we can do that. We gotta go for. It's kind of tough because we have these two branches, but they don't quite align in terms of frequency. I don't think. I believe we're running the other one at an 8-minute frequency at peak. So if we do 14 trains at peak and then 10 and 14, okay. So we try to do a 10-minute frequency off peak. So 11 trains on this, and then 14, so we do 8 trains. Okay. I assume we don't actually have enough trains to run this, right? Um, Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell what the rolling stock is like. So, I mean, I guess we need 14 trains. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So in theory, that should be enough to run this, I think. Um, and they don't super coordinate. My route is messed up because the cycle time is too long. Um, I don't know. I can't quite tell. Okay, so we have 4 trains running on the 71A, and I think everything's running on the P1 right now. Oh no, oh we're on the off peak, duh. So it's not really a 7. Um, oh, I clicked this terminal station twice, so it loops around. Oh, did I? Oh man, that sound is so satisfying. Okay, slow it down for a sec. Um, no, it should be good. 0, 1. Oh, I see. Yeah, this is weird. 12, 13, 14. So 24. Oh, yeah, it just throws it in a weird spot. Huh. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm not sure if Colin's still here, but that can I change where things are placed? No, it doesn't seem like it. Yeah, it kind of just ends up like looping back over to there. So maybe I'll leave it as not a station right now. And it's just kind of a weird thing. Does the purple line do that too? No, purple line handles it fine. That's weird. Oh, there's a strange gap here now. So this is now going to be, yeah, 4 minute free, so we definitely don't need that. Oh, we're not quite going to be able to get, shoot. So, we need, was it, 8 at peak, and then we're not going to be able to get to, yeah, 10, and then low, 12, or I guess 12. It's not quite gonna align, but that's fine, I guess. Okay, so hopefully now. Oh no, look at our terminal congestion. Wow. So what are you? Oh, you're not on anything. What are you? You're also not. Let me let this go for a bit and see if it figures itself out. Everything seems to be going into that left side. There should be a crossover. Um, oh, but I think they're both. I think I screwed it up. I think they're both stopping at the same stop now. Again. Yeah. P1. Yeah, they're both on the same side. Okay, so 71A needs to stop on this side. Oh dear, no. There we go. Will this work now? No. That's really annoying. Maybe I'll just try it. Yeah, I'll try restarting it. Like just undo everything and see if we can fix it. Okay, so we start, yeah, 0, 1, 0, 1. Try starting on the other end, maybe? Like, let's delete all the stops. Try starting over here instead. sure to stop on this side. Hopefully now get it to work. No, it's still screwed up. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of a strange. I don't know. I don't know why that's the case. I mean, it was kind of a stupid thing to do with this single track thing, but that's a little weird. That doesn't work properly. Um, all right. I think there was a bit of wow. Look how satisfying it is to watch the times go down like that. Oh my God, Alina's here. Oh wow. Alina is in Taiwan. For those who don't know, um, so everyone who's clamoring for East Asian content will get it at some point when I actually visit her. Once she has her break in February. Um, but yeah, so we're losing money hand over fist. But this is our little Pittsburgh network. Yeah, we did build a 71. It's a good point. Um, so it looks like it's interesting. The P1 is actually busier, um, despite the 71 being much longer. Um, I'm also curious how, because this is something that's always interesting. It's like ridership demand with branches. Um, and actually, okay, so it looks pretty even, which is a good sign that people are kind of just picking whichever one comes first. Hi, Lily. Thank you for the donation. Um, I I guess we'll see. It's tough with new train sets because they always just come into service and they don't tell you. Um, so we'll see, possibly. Yeah, Lena keeps telling me to do the Alishan Forest Railway. I know it's like a tourist thing, but um, oh, Lena has thoughts on the Kaohsiung light rail. That's where she is. um, wow, yeah, this is nice. So let's check our stats now. Have we converted? We have 1.4% transit mode share. That's pretty good. Um, and so the 71A is now busier. Okay. And then in terms of station ridership, oh yes, rightful Oakland being the busiest spot. That's so cool. Like no one uses this because really, if you're going to go here, you're just going to go up. Oh, I love that. It's like Paris. It's like line 10 in Paris. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's do this going fast. Actually, well, we're losing money really quickly, so maybe we should. Um, yeah, you could just have a route not run at certain times, which actually that could be really interesting, couldn't it? If you have like an overnight variant or something. If you did like, I don't know if this is possible, but like if you could do like an express line and have the express line run local at night and like no express service overnight, that could be really interesting. Um, Lena, I don't even think I could build the P10. I don't think the game goes that far. How far can you go? Oh, well, you can make it actually. I think what is this, Natrona Heights? I think you can get pretty far actually. This is New Ken, I think. Okay, you could actually build a P10 if you wanted to, but I think it'd be pretty expensive with my budget. Um, okay, so let's build. I don't know if I want to do the East Busway necessarily. I feel like we'd be better off going like kind of a subway or maybe an elevated line through the strip and then cut like kind of cut over, maybe have an interchange with the 71A over here and then keep going. Let's see. I mean, none of it's super dense. Do we have like a it's a big node here. Um, yeah, I think we kind of cut through East Liberty, strip and then East Busway. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, accurate construction makes sense. Maybe we kind of abut the strip, like we go along here, which I think is just the East Busway, but that's fine. We'll be boring and do we will need to have it be underground downtown. We can do like one underground stop at Cherry Way and then um, go at grade. Hopefully, we can afford this. I guess we'll see how far we can go. So I think we need to be, or we build an elevated line through downtown. Actually, will that still count as an interchange? I assume it will. Yeah, look at that. It just automatically does it. Okay, perfect. We'll do an elevated line through downtown. And then we'll kind of go, we'll cross the highway and then go at grade here. We'll bring it down to 0, and we'll do a stop here. Well, we can pull it, we can go a little further over. Stop motion going here. Um, and then, let's see, we'll have one at, I think no, Heron's there. It's crazy how little the East Busway stops when you actually look at it like this. But we are going to have issues with grade crossing. So actually, maybe we do like an elevated station over the road. Um, and then like go back to at grade. We'll do another one at Heron. Which is called Heron Ave. Nice. Um, and then we'll do one. We'll go. The thing is, that, like this is a bridge in real life, so we'd want it to be at grade, but um, there's not much we can do about that. I think we can assume that a station here will like gather people from out here. Um, and let's see, so we'll come down into East Liberty. GTA Transit, thank you for the 6.99 Canadian dollars. Um, I I am hoping to come to Toronto for one or both um, of those extensions. Let's get a stop like here. And then, okay, so if we do an at grade station here at Spirit Street, uh, oh, oh, because there's a road right there. Shoot. So we actually have to go like, um, I don't really want to go like super duper elevated. Maybe we'll just go in like a temporary cut and cover tunnel here. And let's call that the end of the line for now. Have I ridden REM? I rode REM on the first day. So we'll come out from the cut and we'll go to at grade, and we'll try to just do it as quickly as possible to save money. Um, if it wasn't clear, by the way, I'm having so much fun right now. I want to make sure it's obvious that this is a blast. Oh, I forgot that, right, we have an elevated station there. Um, and thank you to Colin for giving this to me early because I asked nicely. Okay, so we'll go back to Acre, which it has programmed in. Maybe we'll go to Wilkinsburg, depending on how much money we have. I just want to make sure we can get this built. Uh, okay, so we have to go elevate again here. Oh, please. I don't think we can make it. Okay. Um, so let's try to 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there we go. So cross the road back down to at grade. Not quite. And then let's try to do as quickly as possible. Kind of get a speed restriction there, and then back to elevated. It's kind of fun to like really plan a line around the streets like this. Please tell me this will work. Yeah. Okay. I don't know why people are comparing this to Mini Metro. It's really not the same thing. Mini Metro is that's like a puzzle game. Like the game just randomly generates stations without much credence to the actual city. Um, this is like actually like basing ridership on data. Okay, I think we just have to keep this elevated. I don't think we have time to go to at grade there. You know what we should have done too is build this as a light metro, but I didn't think to. I wonder if that's cheaper. This is like a roller coaster. Yeah, I think Navy Rails is a good comparison. It's kind of a oh, we're gonna go elevate again. Damn it. Kind of a simpler NIMBY Rails, but I think with better data, if I'm not mistaken. Um, there we go. Mini Metro is a great game though, for what it's worth. Like it's just not really a point of comparison here. Oh no, yeah. So keep it at grade and then elevate again for Heron. Back down. This must be, yeah, 149 million. A little worried about a little worried to see how much this costs at the end. Man, just, ooh, no. Uh, I'm okay having tight turns coming into the stations because the line has to slow down anyway. All right, so we're gonna try to keep this act rate as long as possible, and then here we'll go up to elevated for our new downtown alignment. Oh, I didn't put a stop at Union Station. That was stupid. I probably should just do that, shouldn't I? I feel like you gotta, even if it doesn't mean much in the game, it feels like a important stop to have. Okay, so now, oh, we have to work it out for us now. We got to kind of make a weird route. Eh, all right. Oh no. There we go. All right. I'm a little nervous to see how much this costs. 632 million. I guess we can afford it. Oh, Penn Station. Sorry. I just thought I believe Amtrak calls it Union Station. Okay. So we built the line. Oh, we got to build the route now. Well, really, this is now the P1, so we should call this something else. This is kind of the. This is like a. I mean, it's kind of like a 61C. We gotta color it differently. um, we'll make it yellow. Oops. Okay, so now we'll make a new route, and this will be the P1 purple. Um, why does this have stations in it already? Oh, that was weird. Okay. Okay. So we'll make it. Oh, I forgot to put crossovers in. Oh no. I really like, I think like for me, this is a really, really, really nice level of track like complexity. Like I like the crossover. I like that you can do 4-track lines, and I'm actually very intrigued to try that out, maybe in a sandbox scenario. But NIMBY Reels, I think, is too complicated for me. I think this is a really good level of complexity because I care more about this kind of service aspect of it. So doing the P1. Oh, interesting. It didn't build these as one station. That's weird. Um, well, I guess people will figure it out. I don't know. Let's see. So we'll put the line in. Oh, I see. Yeah, I didn't consider these to be one station either. So I think um, with any luck, it'll count as a transfer. They'll transfer. Okay. All right. We're really South Side. This is the opposite of Pittsburgh's current system. The South Side is getting completely screwed over, but the East Side um, is getting a ton. You can build single tracks, but I don't think you can do. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I don't think you can do bi-directional single track. Um, it's just sort of like you can do like one way bits. Excuse me. Okay. Um, let's see. So we've got this. Where is our? Should I play? Why are we not getting a frequency estimate? I don't know why it's not giving us a frequency estimate for this one. Is it Diesel Rock? That's a very funny comment. I'm very happy to be responsible for that. Um, do we have trains running on this? Or did I forget to do something? I should extend the P1 to the south side, but I should also have P1 running, which it isn't. The green yellow lines are showing where they are, like underground versus overground. Oh, I think it just didn't work. Okay. Still some bugs to work out. 0. Okay, let's just do it again. I believe I built Blueprint. I definitely for the track I did. Um, maybe not the crossovers. I'll check in a sec. Yeah, no, blueprints are built. Um, so P1 got a route set up. Okay, try starting from here. You can edit data layers in the map section of the game. Um, pesky bee. Do you think? Oh, maybe did the name screw it up? Do you think? Crossover is good. Confirm. Oh, here we go. We got it. Okay. Um, so we'll do. I'm kind of inclined to. We'll do like we'll do that. I think we do have enough trains though, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right, well now I think we just have to sit back and hope that we make some money. So right now we're very much in the hole. Definitely, Pittsburgh is a harder city to work with than Chicago. Should be a 7 at peak. Yeah, well, should be a 3 at peak really to match the old days. Um, God, the sound design in this game is so good. So let's see. It's we briefly made money there. Yeah. Okay. We're about to lose money because it'll be nighttime. So I think we need to wait until the morning um, to really get something. Can we increase the fare? I'm not aware of any way to do that. Oh, and now actually, let's do the trip planner. Let's try to go from like here. Oh, I got to do this. Select on map. Like try to go from like here to down to like we can now see how long stuff will take on each of the lines. Oh, it only wants the 71A. Wow. I would have thought that the P1 would be an option too. 71A that much faster? Departure time. Wow, you can change this too. Oh, now it says P1. Interesting. P1 is slightly longer. Look how much money we lose overnight. Maybe we need to run like really horrible service, or we could just run no service overnight too. Like that is an option. I want to try more of these trip planner things. Like, what if we try to go? Let's try to go from Summerlee Street. Oh, now it's interesting. So look, you can origin destination. So you can. What is this? Walk to Ellsworth Ave. Oh, that's just this. Well, why would you walk over there when you could just? We're starting here. Here, wait. We gotta put it like on the street. Yeah, there we go. Oh, no, it still says walk to Ellsworth. That's interesting. Let's say we want to go to like Eloise Street. That's pretty cool. So it has the transfer. Um, I will also probably play in sandbox mode. That's how I tend to play these games. Just use them as like a toy box. Um, my P1 station is not set up correctly. P1 station list is not set up correctly. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not set up correctly. Um, it would be interesting to have a because like the thing about like these sorts of tycoon games, when you build more lines, you get more profit. But in real life, that's not really how it works. Like each additional line is a loss. So it'd be really interesting to do something where you have to get subsidies or something. Um, Clicking the money box to change it. Oh, we can raise fares. Whoa. Okay, fares are $3 right now, which is insane. Oh, wow. Look at this. This is helpful. So we're doing really badly. So you can see that we're losing much more money than we're making. I should slow this game down because we're gonna drain all of our funds if we don't. You can see our balance going down quite a lot. our, our big loss in profit. And this is just building stuff. And now we have our operations, our 3.42 million. but we're only making 1.76 million in revenue. Okay, so let's try cutting a little bit of service. I think we maybe don't need peaks on these right now. Like maybe we can do kind of a minute, like 8 minutes. That's probably. Let's go for 12-minute frequency at peak. 15 though, but maybe we'll do like kind of a boring, kind of light rail esque um, uniform. And honestly, maybe low demand we can go down to 25 because we're talking. This is like overnight, right? Yeah, 0 to 4, 10 to midnight. Yeah, so we can go pretty low there. Um, and then let's see. So we got that. Then the 71A. Oh, we just did that one. So 12, 12, and 25. So let's also adjust the 61C to do the same. We can do 14, 14, and 20. Oh, oh no, the mix of cycle times is not great, not super coordinated. Okay, so we'll do that, and then on the P1, we'll do 14, 14, 27. It's a one train route overnight. Okay. I don't want to raise fares if we can help it, but raise the fare. People love that. I don't think, how granular is the fare? Oh, you can just do it in little increments. I'm gonna go up to 350. We've gotta make some of our money back. All right. I hope trains aren't too busy. Let's check our route ridership. So 71A is by far the busiest, then 61C. P1 is really lagging behind, but we'll see how high does it go. All right, wait, let's find out. So first of all, how can you do free fares? No, you have to charge a quarter. What systems charge a quarter? Morgantown PRT is 50 cents. Highest is 10. Um, what were we at? 325, I think. See if I can send the P1 to Station Square. Is there demand there? A little bit. Okay, we got to be economical about our extensions. Hmm. I think honestly having this go would be kind of expensive though. Oh yeah, Detroit People Mover was a quarter. The route naming is based on the Pittsburgh bus system. Yeah, Southside Flats is demand. I guess if we go over to Station Square, we're kind of making we're getting we're kind of making our way over there. How's our money doing? Let's check our graphs. Okay, we've successfully we're doing better, I think. Let's see if we can get a little extension in before we completely run out of cash. Let's pause this while we're building. I guess it's not really Station Square actually. It's kind of on the other side of Station Square, but it'll do. Get a south side extension. You can't do distance-based fares. That would be an interesting inclusion. That would be really cool. One thing I love about Cities in Motion too is being able to designate fare zones. All right. And put a crossover in. 113 million. We can afford it. Okay, so we're extending the P1 edit route. So we will add this and then add this. Confirm. Oh no, we're at every 16 minutes now. We've done a stretch to fit on this. Um, uh, this is horrible. 16 and 31. It's like so close to being okay. And yet I feel like I'm kind of a government agency right now. I'm like, well, it's not crowded, you know. I'm inclined to leave it as is right now. And now we're in the overnight hours, so it's really gonna be low demand for a bit. Are we? Do we have a wrangle on our expenses? We almost got there at peak. We were slightly better, but it looks like our expenses are way down. So maybe if we get back to the morning peak, because look, we were running way too much service before. Um, this does feel like the frequency that Pittsburgh subway would run at. Um, so our one train, I mean, it's got decent ridership for 2 a.m., like 60 people on board the one train. See how the others, see how these statistics are so good. We've got a 1.9% mode share, 2.0%. So that's good, I guess. I've got the trains running at the smallest car length they can be. 5 cars is the minimum. It's funny I'm surprised that the P1 is the lowest, but I guess it's kind of it doesn't go to Oakland. Actually, I guess, but also we could have done a light metro. Like that could have been a potential. Like maybe in a city as small as Pittsburgh, it is better to do light metros than not. I want to do a commute, see what the trip plan does for a commute from like Heron Ave um, to Oakland. P1. Ooh, so as you take the P1 out to here, and then take the 71A in. That. I love the trip planner. That is such a cool feature. I feel like once I get a big system, like I'll just be looking up random trips on the trip planner. We're still losing quite a lot of money. Um, we could try dropping. Oh, we made money for a sec there. It's just a shame because we're so. I mean, this is Pittsburgh, so the frequencies are pretty bad today. Yeah, we got a 12. We go to 17. That's so bad. 61C. Go to 20. Just clean 20. Maybe a 41 at night. This is tragic. Put this at a 50 overnight. Yeah, I think there's not quite enough demand in Pittsburgh to make a good profit on this, but we're trying. We're doing aggressive service cuts. Pennsylvania just won't give us money. The Pennsylvania Senate just can't agree on a budget. Yeah, light metro would have been the better mode choice here. I also wonder if there's. So let's see. Right now it's midday. I kind of wish. Oh, we can change it to daily. Um, I'd be curious to see if we're getting less revenue now that our frequency is so crap. I could run like literally no service overnight. It's hard to interline in this because they don't you can't actually coordinate the schedules that I can tell. Yeah, I mean maybe we do just eliminate overnight service entirely. This is a this is a really miserable subway system. Yeah, look, our trains aren't really that busy. This is the busiest route, and our trains are, um, really not not that busy. Um, Jeremy, you gotta do a Pittsburgh light metro system so that actually works. Oh, make money for a bit. I am curious how light metro works. Like, should we do a light metro line with the limited money we have left? What's like a short route we can do that would make sense? Um, let's do like a Mount Washington to downtown light metro line and see if that. Like, I'm kind of curious if that is cheaper. Oh no, we're not making a route yet. So we'll build stations. We'll do a light metro. We can build it at grade, like along the mountainside. So we'll do light metro. It's going to be at grade here, and we'll do one station out here. Oh, look, you can make these way shorter. Now, Pitt Airport's gonna be way too expensive for the money that we have. We'll kind of go along Mount Washington, along what is in real life like a cliff face, and then we'll come down to like Station Square here. This is the actual Station Square. I wonder if we could boop right in the middle, Station Square Drive, and then maybe it can. Well, it's a light metro. Can light metro tracks go on to heavy metro tracks? They can actually. Okay, so maybe we'll have it like join up with purple to the P1 to Cherry Way, and then maybe we can build a little terminal for it somewhere. Um, so we'll build at grade straight over. We need to do an elevated line here. Oh, look how the speed's lower. It's only. Oh no, it can go up to 89. It's the same speed. Is this gonna? Yeah, it'll cause a problem. This would be an extremely adventurous line in real life because we're just going like down a mountain right now. No, there we go. I don't want to like terminal congest. Uh, oh, cannot connect tracks of different types. Okay, so light metro can't do. Shoot, that's annoying. Um, how do we want to broach this then? We could just have it end at Second Street and have a really terrible force transfer. Where are we at for cut? Oh, only 76 million. Wow, this is way cheaper. Um, I think we gotta do some real degenerate thing of like uh, go like up to elevated. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of screwed this. Oh, Jacob, thank you so much. Yeah, I guess we can just end it at Second Street and have a really dumb forced transfer. And in theory, this could like continue to the South Side Flats. Okay. Well, it's it's kind of silly, but um, so we'll do this is elevated. Uh, boom. Okay. Put crossovers in. This is a really really nutty system. I mean, I guess it's basically an incline. Maybe this is like a funicular railway. We can imagine this as a cog, a cog as a insufficient funds. What do we do? Heavy metro. I didn't build any heavy metro stations. Maybe I accidentally did. See details. No. Heavy metro. Well, the crossovers are really expensive. Um, Interesting. Yeah, the crossovers are. I think we have to delete a station. Let's delete Station Square because it's really close. And I think we might just be able to afford this. So if we go to light metro track here, a light metro station here, and then go down to grade. Nope, we still need to. And then we come down. Okay. Um, no, we're not gonna be able to afford it. I think this crossover will make it too expensive. Yeah. So we might have to. I guess we'll try deleting. We'll just delete. It is a very LA. Maybe we can delete Halleck Street and just kind of hope that people will walk. Actually, it does still think there's heavy metro happening, which is a little weird. But I'm not sure why. I don't know where it's coming from. Well, we'll call it a. I'm not sure where it came from, but we can afford it now, so we will build the blueprints. I don't know if we'll be able to afford the trains. So this is the uh, the the Monongahela incline. MI. I'll make it brown. No, Second Street is a. It's not heavy metro. Oh shoot! But I did make this heavy metro. This needs to be light metro. Oh shoot! No, could delete it. MI brown light metro. Of a 40? Yeah, okay. Wow, this is a tiny route. Oh no, but I don't know. I don't know if we'll be able to afford a train because you run two-car trains on this. Um, no, we can't afford it. I think this might be the end of the road, guys. Yeah, thank you, Callahan. It really does show. It really does show that. Um, I guess we can. I mean, we're not going to be able to survive the night. We might find out what happens if you go bankrupt. But if we can get to 7 million, we can buy one train for our light metro line. Oh, we're making money. No, not anymore. Yeah, these are Mediterranean building costs. I know this is if it was U.S. it would be impossible. Yeah, we should. Ooh, look at that. Night service is done. Do we still have one train? Maybe it's just finishing its trip. Yeah. Um, we should have built this as a light metro system. If you go bankrupt, it becomes sandbox. The city buys you out. I, I mean, we're at 2.4 million, so I think I mean this will be a good thing to find out is what happens when you go bankrupt. Um, but if you run this, we're like a freight railroad. If you run no trains, then you're it's fine. So we're slowly making our way through the night with no service. Because if we were to run any service, it would. I don't think lower the price. I don't think lowering the prices would do much. So we're gonna. I think service starts up again at 6 a.m. Yeah, I was hoping we wouldn't find out how you go bankrupt, but I think we will find out. Oh, okay. 4 a.m. Service begins again. Look at that, we're losing 1 million. Oh, hey, no. I don't know if cutting stops would do anything. I mean, I guess each stop does have an operating cost, um, but it's just hard to know without a coverage thing. How? Well, that's a good question. Let's see how our stops are doing. Yeah, so like in theory, we could eliminate this stop. We could do some stop consolidation. Look how much worse the purple line is doing in comparison to the others. Look at how little Penn Station is such a useless stop. Well, yeah, I think we're about to find out what happens if we hit zero. Oh, oh no! Look, we're in the negatives now. I don't know what happens, but we're definitely not making money. We're just falling deeper and deeper in the hole. We only have 7 trains running on the entire system. This is like Cleveland. We own 95 cars and we're only running 35 of them. Right, but the purple line was built. Well, no, because look, people walk. Like the coverage areas are pretty big, um, and the purple line was built on the cheap. Like we were using the existing right of way to try to save money. I think the idea. I think if you're in a city like Pittsburgh, you really got to do light metro. I think that's the play. Man, well, I don't know if anything happens when you run out of money. It doesn't really seem like anything changes. Yes, now yeah, we know why the East Busway has no stops. Well, I think this Pittsburgh game might be a bit of a bust. What's my favorite non-NEC sub 100K riders non-least used Amtrak station? That's such a specific question. Um, non-least used, non-NEC. Goodness. Uh, that's such a hard question. Most of my non-NEC Amtrak adventures are to least used stations. Oh, how about Prince, West Virginia? That's a good one. Okay, well, I think this game's a bit of a bust. Um, what do people think? Should we try one more? Save this as Pittsburgh failed. I don't know. Not really much. Not much to do there. Well, people are asking for Boston, so let's. Uh, should I do normal mode? I'll do normal mode again. Oh, beautiful Boston. Oh yeah, Thurman. Good point. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, you can see. So like we've got so many so many more. Oh, look at this. Nice dense city. We've got so many more people to work with. Um, really cool to see lots of people at the airport. Honestly, like look at this. A line. So much demand in like Alston. Like an Alston to downtown to airport line would be really cool. Um, like look at this is such a line of workers through the Back Bay. Um, so I think we can. I feel like we can go for heavy metro in Boston. The only thing, look how like Comm Ave is so twisty that we're gonna have trouble. Like I wonder if we just um, could just take Beacon Street and have a nice straight line. Or we could try for Comm Ave. I don't know. Could like build like a deeper tunnel through this part of Comm Ave so that we can. We've got so much money now. We can do whatever we want. It's true. People will probably walk on Beacon Street. That's a good point. Let's do a Beacon Street elevated. Let's just go nuts. So we will build. We'll start at Cleveland Circle, um, and we'll do it as a heavy metro, I think. Or should we do light metro? Go the value engineered route. Let's build more. I do worry though that this will overcrowd, and we'll have to run like ridiculous frequencies. So I'm gonna build the stations kind of big. Um, so I'll kind of just spacing these out, not thinking too hard about what's at each spot. We should probably have a Coolidge corner. I hate that I had to think about if that was Coolidge corner or not. And then one more here. And I think we can go, we'll go underground. We won't annoy the Back Bay people. Max train length and light metro, I'm not sure. Um, we demolished the actual Kenmore station. So we gotta put it a little further. Okay. Um, let's see. Are all the stations just called Beacon Street? Oh my god, they are. Okay, maybe we'll have to rename those. The actual green line goes this way. Let me just stay on Comm Ave and annoy all the NIMBYs. It's just easier to tunnel under. And then we'll go. Maybe we'll use the Comm and we'll kind of come over here to like Park Plaza. Kind of funny the stops are further apart once we get downtown. So our ultimate goal is the airport. But we should probably like go through downtown. So maybe we'll serve Washington Street. It's kind of a weird line. But I'm trying purposely, like I'm trying not to be too T-like. Um, and then let's stop in East Boston. Um, and then we'll do like kind of a deeper. We'll do like a standard tunnel. Let's just do like one central station at the airport. Central Parking Access Road. Okay. I'm actually intrigued to see how this game handles like overcrowding. So it'll be um, there's a map overlay for building depth. I don't I don't see that. Okay, so go back out to cut. Oh no. Oh yeah, let's demolish the entire airport for $5.37 billion. Okay, let's maybe not do that. So we'll do that, and then we'll come up to cut and cover. Um, and then oof, go a little bit deeper just to avoid eminent domaining stuff, and then back up to cut and cover. This might be an expensive line. But it is light metro. We're building a very nice cut and cover line beneath Boston Harbor. Very realistic. Got some nice horrible downtown Boston curves. Um, oh, this is going to be horrible. We will get some bad screeching here. I think we might want to demolish. Is that like the old State House? Well, gotta demolish it for progress. I think this station. I think we should just rebuild. I think we can probably get it in a slightly better spot that won't force. There we go. Milk Street. I could dig deeper, but it's more expensive. Um, let's maybe just kind of cut under here. Oh no, not enough space. There we go. Okay, back to cut and cover beneath Comm Ave, which will annoy a lot of people. And then over to Beacon Street. Oh, right, we went elevated. I forgot. We did Beacon Street L. Okay. So we can go like this and hopefully make it up to an elevated line in time. Oh, no, it's so close. All right. I think we can do this. So down to like here. And then we're going to really push this. Yeah, there we go. Beacon Street elevated. Much to the chagrin of everyone in Brookline. All right. So there's, I mean, this is actually a pretty awesome, like this would be a pretty nice line in Boston. 917 million. That's, I mean, that's not too bad, all things considered. That one building demo is really costing us, though. Um, I feel like we should try to avoid this. We are cut and cover right now. Just do a oof, really tight, really tight. And then I think we can make this work. Yeah, the game uses Mediterranean prices, which is why it's so cheap. This is, oh no, please. This is the worst. There we go. Wow, that's gonna be miserable. Okay, there we go. Oh, we got the crossovers too. Okay, so the ultimate is gonna cost us under a billion, which is crazy. Let's do it. Um, we should probably also rename these. Thank you, Pittsburgh Transit fan. This is like, oh God, okay, I'm so bad at this. This is Washington, um, and then Englewood. Englewood is okay. Well, this is Cleveland Circle. Um, See this. I'm awful at this. Let me check. I'm now scrolling over to check Google Maps because I cannot remember what that street is called. Oh, it's Tappan. Uh, what a disaster. You are all allowed to be mad at that. So this is Tappan Street. This is, I want to say Fairbanks Street. This is Coolidge Corner. This is, let's see, that's St. Mary's. So this is, this is Hawes Street, I believe. Kenmore. I'll just call this Back Bay. This is no, this is yeah, Charles Street. Well, here let's call this Boston Common. I like Milk Street. This can be Faneuil Hall. Maverick is fine. And this is Logan Airport. Okay. Perfect. I'm sure everyone was happy about that. Okay, so this is the kind of the green line, I guess. It is a light metro. Which really, I mean, the green line, I suppose, is closer to a light metro than a heavy metro. Should have left it as central parking access road. I think this is going to be quite a busy line. So clicking through. All right, that's all the stops. Confirm. All right. So we have to. All right. So yeah, what is? So we can do 2 or 4 car trains. We might want to do 4 cars, I would think. But it's tough to say how many we need. So if we're doing 4 car trains, we can get maybe 5 of them to start. We'll go to 20 and then see what that gets us. Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, so we'll go for 8-minute frequency, like 10-minute frequency, and then we'll say like 20-minute frequency overnight. Okay. Let's go. Full speed. So we've got people showing up already. It's the middle of the night. Light Metro is based on like SkyTrain or REM. I guess we might as well while we still have money. I mean, look at this. We're actually making money. It is kind of so this we're losing money now, but like look at this. It's 2 in the morning and we're actually making money. So I feel like playing in Pittsburgh is just hard mode. Um, yeah, Athgo. Colin said he does want to add TOD, which would be I think would be really cool. I'm sorry. This to me shows that Pittsburgh is so hard. So I think in this game like you have an easier time playing in a larger city. Actually we do need to keep an eye on crowding. Yeah. Um, let's see the um, um, how do we see? There's a way you can like see how busy each train is. I think. Oh, trains. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. We can scroll down here. We can see how busy each train is. I want to keep an eye on this. It does show Boston needs overnight transit. Okay, so no, nothing's too bad. Although it's 5 in the morning right now, so nothing should be too bad. Like stuff is definitely. Oh, yeah. So we're seeing a bit of crowding here at 6 in the morning, which is the peak. This isn't horrible. I think once we add a second line, it'll get worse. But holy moly, we are raking it in. Wow. Oh, that was busy for a sec there. I think it's holding. I mean, hey, we built it real cheap. I worry that once we build a second line, that extra demand will really mess with it. All right. What's the mode share? Let's see. 0.8% right now, which I think just shows that Boston has, way more kind of demand than Pittsburgh did. Um, so now, let's see. I mean, we might want to do something into Cambridge. We do kind of like a selfie or like a Dorchester selfie. Well, it ends up just being the red line. I don't want to copy the T. Um, so maybe we'll do like a south end to Cambridge route. It's a little weird, but I just don't want to copy the T. I want to do something interesting. Um, and actually, kind of interestingly, we could maybe cut up through here. Oh, this is fascinating. We're in Workers, so yeah, come down Washington Street. Could do a Washington Street L. Um, yeah, I'm gonna say let's bring back the Washington Street L, and then we'll cut over to Cambridge, and we'll do it as I guess we'll do it as light metro. I'm kind of intrigued to see what happens when things really overcrowd. So we'll start here at Forest Hills, and we'll do here's Eggleston. Yeah, I think Longwood's another good candidate. Um, oh, we'll just go straight to Nubian, I think. That's going to be really tough to build through there. Hey, Carfree Keith is here. You guys should go check out his channel if you haven't. It's really good Chicago-based stuff. Oh, and Stormy, by the way. Obviously, I like in my head, it's like, oh, Stormy's a given, but you guys really gotta check out Stormy's channel. Stormy just did a video about the Metra Cafe car that was very interesting. Did you know that Metra is piloting a cafe car? Because now you will. Uh, no triple track. There is quad track, which I do want to try at some point. I probably should have done like a sandbox game just to experiment with quad track. Let's go underground here. Again, our stops are getting further apart. I think I'll throw a stop in the middle here. And then we'll do like a station beneath. We'll do a transfer at Boston Common. And then kind of come up through Beacon Hill. Uh-oh. Um, and then into Kendall. And then it's really hard not to just do the red line now because the red line's so sensible. What's our stop spacing like? Okay, well maybe we'll do a little bit tighter stop spacing what the red line has. Because red line has very kind of far apart stop spacing. And what does the demand look like? Like, would we actually? Yeah, there's kind of more up where the red line goes versus out west. It's like Mount Auburn Hospital. That's kind of a. Does that even register? Yeah, there it is. So no, this is it. I guess, yeah, I guess we'll do a Harvard stop angling up towards Cambridge, towards like the more of Cambridge. Um, nope. We want station. All right. We're still gonna get the Harvard curve here. Uh, oh man, it's honestly not the worst curve I've built in this game. I mean, what is nice about Boston is that it seems like any line we build will just print money, so we have a lot more freedom. So this is basically just a red line, except then it goes to do the orange line. Okay, and then across and down. It's a tight curve. Very tight subway down Charles Street here that Beacon Hill will surely love us for. Okay, and now this is gonna be rough. I think we've cut through this park down here, and then oh oh no. This again, this is why I'm a bus guy. I'm a planner. I'm not an engineer. This is just yeah, evil Charles MGH. I can't knock down the hospital. Oh no. Let's try building the other direction. There we go. Okay. Uh, so we'll come to this park and then we'll surface. We become an elevated line. Yeah, there's no buses in this game, unfortunately. I think that's probably my biggest the thing that I think will be what like if there's something that keeps me from coming back, it I could see it being the fact that you can't do buses. I think that would let you really flesh out a system. Um, like I think in theory you could kind of build a heavy metro system and then do little two-car light metros and pretend that they're buses. Um, but it's not quite the same, and it would be neat to see buses, I think. But that also might just be me as a bus foamer um, saying as much. Ugh. Well, see, the elevated station through Nubian is that was always a curved fest, so not a big deal, you know. Are all these stations called Washington Street too? Yeah, they are. Okay. Guess we have to rename those too. All right, now hopefully we can get some good speed. Nope, that I find that I prefer to run it at the max speed and then just have a really gnarly curve coming into the station because it doesn't matter. The train's going slow anyway. Okay, let's not eminent domain anyone. Yes, I love City Bus Manager. I think that's a very fun game. I just wish it didn't have all of the like designing the garage crap. This is such a funny line. It's like such a demented, like Boston creature. Um, okay. Yeah, Miles, I agree. Good name also. Thank you for the donation. Okay, so let's build the little crossover. Crossover. I think it's I like how expensive crossovers are because it's kind of they are sort of a pain to build. All right, so this is going to cost 1 billion even. Imagine that building this whole line for 1 billion even. Let's do it. Um, Having done that, I guess we should probably keep the game moving because we're nominally profitable, so we can keep it going while I get stuff. So this is Forest Hills. This is really more of a green street. Yeah. This is Eggleston. This is I think like MLK Boulevard. I think is the name of that street. Uh, Here we are at Nubian. Do I have any more Megabus trips planned? Megabus doesn't exist anymore. I have to go to the UK. I do have a video involving Megabus coming out in December, though, but it's not in the US. And it's not in the UK. Massachusetts Avenue. Um, what? This is like, I don't know my streets. This is, I am checking Google Maps. Because it's not Worcester Square, Dedham Street. Damn it. Disaster. Dedham Street. I'm being really inconsistent with my. Here, let's spell them all out. Boulevard, Eggleston Square, Green Street, Dedham Street. Then this we'll call. It's kind of like it's really like Tufts Medical Center. Gainsborough Street, Mass. That's in New Hampshire, Urban Land Bus Connection. That's like there. Okay, Boston Common. We are just gonna call this Charles MGH. Kendall. We can call this like Main Street, I guess. Central. Dana Street's fine for this. Oh, I guess the other ones are shortening it. Oh, well, that's gonna be annoying. And this is Harvard. Okay. Let's pause for a sec because we should be checking crowding on this. Oh look, you can okay, the trains can actually overcrowd. Okay, so we do have overcrowding. We're gonna have to adjust this in a sec. Let's just make our new, so we'll call it the red line. Pittsburgh spooked me. Um, oh shoot, we don't want heavy metro. Red line, light metro. Nope, that was stupid. Red line, red. Why is it? It's really not easy to Train type will not be changed after creation. All right, man. Red line, red, light metro. Um, all right. Uh, light metro stations. Edit route. This is going to be such a busy line. Oh, this is a nice long one. Riveting, riveting as I click through adding stops. But I love this dastardly curve at Charles MGH. It just makes no sense. San Francisco is Olive Bar and a little bit more. It has like Marin County. Um, you can click the pairs of pluses in the game to find up. Oh yeah, I could just go right. Yeah, that's a good point. All right, this is like the weird, the weird fake T. Confirm. Okay, we're on 4 car trains. 48-minute frequency. Um, I guess I'll start like this, but we'll probably need to add more. Um, how do I buy more trains? Or is it just okay? Maybe I have enough. Okay, I guess I do. Warnings: 1 train at or near capacity. 2 trains at. Oh no. Okay, wait. Oh dear. Okay, so we're already having issues. Let's keep going. Let's watch it. I mean, oh, yeah, it's overcrowded. All right. So at peak, we really need like go for 6-minute frequency. See what that does. Okay, we still got some overcrowding, but I'm not too concerned about 600 riders. Okay, now we've got a green line train capacity, so we might want to have the green line be every 6 at peak as well. We are raking it in. Look at that. I mean, this is a nice little system. It's honestly like the thought of being able to expand this is really exciting. Um, we really should probably get. Um, I mean, what would our next line be? Like kind of a north south. We kind of got to get this part of downtown, and like we've kind of managed to skip a lot of downtown in this. So I could see maybe a Soviet triangle and have something go over to Longwood, come in from the north, like through Charlestown, excuse me. Um, but I think let's check the demand. I want to run like I'd love to run something through like Everett rather than what the Northern Orange does. Like we could have it start up here in Malden and just sort of run down Broadway. kind of make its way like through Charlestown. God, the accent came out a bit there. Through the North End, and then look at that residential demand in the North End. That's awesome. Um, Down here to Tufts, and then over into the LMA. So we're making money. I don't know if we'll have enough quite to build that full line, but I think what I'll do is I'll leave the game running while I build these. Um, and in theory, we should accumulate capital as it goes along. So Soviet Triangle, basically like every Soviet metro system had, not every, but like a lot of Soviet metro systems based their systems around just three lines that intersect in a triangle. It's just a beautiful design. It's so good. So yeah, we'll start here at like Salem Street. We can maybe do an elevated line here. Um, Much as the T bus network would love us to do, I think we don't have to go over to Linden Square. I think we'll start up here. And we will build a station. We'll continue to do light metro, I guess. Um, and we definitely, it probably would have been better to do a sandbox game so we could try a whatchamacallit, a 4-track line, but alas, um, that is an option for another time. Um, and then let's see, does the game consider? Yeah, okay, it's got stuff here. We can throw a stop in at this plaza. Yeah, I agree, Chris. I think I've seen that comment on Twitter too, is people saying that it'd be nice if there were more speed options. I think that would make sense. We should probably have a stop for Glendale Square. Okay. Do something here. Here's like Everett Center or Everett Square. Night car free Keith or just Keith. Um, Basically Encore here, but I don't think that really manifests in anything in the game. And then the thing is, Sullivan's not a real place. Like I don't feel a big desire to have a stop here, but I guess we can. We'll do the Charlestown L. Ooh, okay, interesting. Keep an eye out. Well, actually, this isn't the old Charlestown L because we're going down Bunker Hill Street instead of Main Street, but I think Bunker Hill Street's kind of a busier corridor. Um, this maybe we'll find a way to get underground and we'll kind of run. We'll do actually maybe a standard tunnel beneath here just because the streets are so crazy. We'll do kind of a city square stop. So maybe it can like come underground here and then enter there. So we'll do that. Then we'll come back up to cut and cover um, as we attempt to enter the north end. Ooh, okay. These warnings are helpful. Try our best to get through the. I honestly think we gotta. I think we gotta go deep to the north end. I don't see an easy way to. It'll just save us a lot of headaches. So we have one north end stop and then come back down to cut and cover, possibly. Might just go like this again under Faneuil Hall. And then we'll do like a proper downtown one. This is like South Station. So coming around like that. And then go down to cut and cover again. Cross Tufts. It does destroy the buildings if you're outside the right of way, unless you go deep enough. Let's see. I guess really we should call. Oops. Let's call this station Copley, and then we'll build a proper back bay station. Did it delete everything? No, it didn't. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I mean, I don't totally want to just build. I think we should go down like Huntington Ave. So I think we'll do kind of we'll do like a back bay stop here that sort of follows the right of way. And then I think we'll kind of make our way over to Huntington. Honestly, maybe as an elevated line, we could come up. Actually, oh shoot. You know what? Neither of these stops should be. This one does need to be deep. Actually, I think these are both kind of. Yeah, never mind. Okay. So we're gonna do an elevated Huntington Ave line, starting here, and then I guess we'll do a Museum of Fine Arts station. And then here's the LMA. I don't know where we should take. I wonder if we should go into Brookline. Oops. Oh, this is cool. Both of our routes are getting very similar riderships and far more than our Pittsburgh ones were doing. Yeah, I think let's go into. I mean, it's interesting. Brookline, there's more demand like at Brookline Village, and then it kind of tapers off. So if we went down to JP, it's probably more like overall demand. It might be interesting to go to Brookline just for a change of pace. It does sort of like that's it. And once you get there, there's not much else. But just to be different, well, so if we ended at Brookline, that's a wild route then. Everett to Brookline. Oh my God, look how busy that train is. At 3. Okay, wait, we might wanna address this. Let's see. So we're in the evening peak now. I guess we can add another train to each, down to 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah, we could kind of like go to Brookline Village and then up to Coolidge Corner, over to Com Ave. Kind of a nutty looking line though, and honestly, we could do like an urban ring later on. So I think we'll. So in that case, maybe we should take this south. I will probably make this the last line because I should get to bed. So we'll do a kind of a South Huntington Ave station. Um, and then we'll do something like down here. Zamora Street. And then look how far people are willing to walk to get to the orange line. Like I wonder if we're kind of or to the red line, excuse me. um, like I wonder if we're sort of wasting energy going down here. Actually think the monument's a pretty good place to end it because going down to Forest Hills might be redundant. Well, we might as well, right? Just end it. What we could have the track like come in around the other way and use the other side. I think that would be really cool. Like kind of a Coney Island type thing. Oh geez, look, we already have insufficient funds to build all of the stations. We haven't even put the tracks in yet. Well, we'll keep. I think we're profitable, right? Yeah, we're very profitable. Okay. Um, so I think what I'll do is I'll build out the tracks, and if we can't build it, then I might call it. Um, but this is a cool. I like this idea. Very elevated, right? And kind of snake our way down some South Huntington Ave here on an elevated track. We're really bringing back the old. I mean, not that there ever was an L down here, but you can't do trams or anything. So this is the closest you can get to the old E. I like the Diner Factory references in the chat. I don't have to get up at 3, but I do have to get up at like 7. So I definitely do need to get to bed. Once these tracks are built and we get to see how ludicrously expensive they would be. Um, but I think we are in a situation where if we just like if we were to just sit around and wait, we would eventually get the funds needed to build it. I think that we've also, I mean, this is the longest line. Yeah, oh my god, this is by far the longest line. But I think we'd also probably extend some of these other ones, like go past Cleveland Circle. Oh, thanks everyone for listening to the Miles in Music album. Thank you for the $5 Canadian. Um, I do plan on coming for REM. I don't know why I said it like that, like the band. I do plan on coming for REM, yeah, hopefully. Unless it's the weekend I get my wisdom teeth out, then I won't be coming for it. So hopefully it's not that weekend. Okay. Now we can just go straight. And then okay, so now we need to use this spot, which I think is maybe the infinity pool um, at the Christian Science Center. We got to get underground. So we'll use this area to sink below. Oh, track slope is too steep. Oh, no. No. Yeah, we'll go less steep for now. All that matters is that we get down to the. Honestly, we might just have to go deeper here. Just briefly to get beneath everything. Oh, what are we demolishing? Oh, come on. That tiny thing. It is very MFL at 46th Street, yeah. Okay, build tracks. Um, we're at -7, I think. Can't demolish that tiny little hut. Okay, there we go. Whoa, that's a busy train. You see that? Okay, we gotta go back to cut and cover here. Um, don't demolish that little thing. We'll just go around it. And now we're going under the Mass Pike. Rebecca, that's hilarious. Okay, this is actually fine because we can kind of go under the highway here. The big sweeping curve. Um, and this will save us a lot of stress. We just got to kind of make our way over. Shout out to Al's Sandwich Shop, by the way. It's like here, I think. Amazing place. Oh dear. Now we have to cut and cover our way beneath downtown. I think we might need to just go deeper. I can't really see a way through this. 2x cost is rough though, so let's go to like here and then back up. And we'll just sort of, nope. Not not a good alignment. Very twisty. Oh, now the north end. There is no way that we're getting through here unscathed. I think we just need to go to like a super tunnel here. Just for a bit. Come back to cut and cover. Nope. It's going to be a very expensive line. Okay. Back to cut and cover. Now we can try to escape. That's also an underground station. Okay. And we'll just pretend that the North End and Charlestown both want subway lines, which I'm sure they totally do. Um, oh gosh, okay, so now we gotta get to elevated. I think if we kind of make our way through here. So I guess there are building depths, like, so we were able to get through these just fine. And now, although actually, we're not gonna be able to get up to elevated in time, I don't think. 12.1% grade, that's not happening. Okay. So I think we need to take a different approach here. if we can kind of use this alignment is really atrocious. Uh, uh, oh, come on. Come on. There has to be a way we can do this without eminent domaining anyone here. Get a better alignment. Back here, we'll kind of gradually make our way up. Oh dear. This is tough. It does seem like the trains can go over capacity, yeah. Which is interesting. Okay, so now here we'll come elevated in the middle here. I think this makes Boston a very interesting city to work with because the streets are so ridiculous. Oh, damn. Honestly, going elevated through the past the Bunker Hill Monument might not be the worst idea. Um, we want to try to gain as much elevation as possible. Make our way down this tiny street, and now see if we can. Well, shoot, we should be like elevating as we go, right? So go for like -7, -6, -6. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. No, I think -7. And then -6. Maybe -5. No. Well, sure. And now, oh, how can we make this work? Wow. This alignment's impossible. I think we're gonna have to eminent domain something. Oof. All right. We're gonna cut around the Bunker Hill Monument. Oh, man, I really did not think this through. If we go kind of again, this is why I'm a planner, not an engineer. All right, try this. Uh, I'm thinking of like something like 2, 3. We're not quite gonna make it. I think we just have to make I mean, really, what we should have done all this time. We just have to make Common Street less deep, I think. Much as enjoyable as that was, we should probably just do a less deep station and just avoid any eminent domain. And now, oh no, can't do. Yeah, so we'll still surface it at the Bunker Hill Monument because that's really funny. Oh, if we can. No. Oh, I wonder if let's try starting it on the other side. We'll see if we can kind of bring it down over here. I like the challenge of this. Okay, so I think clearly we're just not going to be able to get an elevated line through here. I think Green Street, unfortunately, just has to be underground. So we are unfortunately going the expensive and boring solution. Okay, so we'll just tunnel next to the Bunker Hill Monument now. And even then, it's still a really twisty line. I feel like if I was watching this, I would just, oh God, I would be so mad watching this. Try to arc it around. Oh, oh, yes. Okay. Okay, so what we can do now is I think hopefully we can use this area to elevate. Um, but we are, to get over there, we need to go deeper. Hmm. I mean, make one of those rage bait hats. Yeah, that must be what it feels like. So if we go down, oh, we're still, now we got to really make some upward momentum here. So that costs $1 million to eminent domain. That feels like a lot of money. Okay, I think we can do it. I feel confident. Kind of come like that, and then oof. Oh, we still gotta get really high up. Wow. It doesn't feel it doesn't feel very doable. I think we're not going to get through this without eminent domaining something, or just doing another subway station. Um, okay, you know what we could do? We could take this, we could rebuild this, build the station like this, and then um, and then we can like go. Uh, we're really deep right now. We'll go over here, cut through the park, come around, and this has to work. Yes. Oh my God. That is that is so asinine. And now it's gonna do a really sharp curve to get over to Everett. Oh dear. Look at that curve. Okay, but now it's literally just a straight line. It's a straight elevated line. The hard part is over. It'll be nice. It was so worth it. It'll be nice when actual people who are good at this game can get their hands on it. But this is actually very helpful. I think this is very good for Collins advertising because you get a guy who's awful at the game, and then everyone else will look at it and think, well, I can do better than that, and they'll have to spend the $30 to get it. So it's actually just a really clever marketing ploy. Yeah, I'll zoom out. Look how stupid that looks. Oh, oh, a 3D shot. Yeah, we can do 3D. I always forget the 3D mode exists. Um, I'm afraid to check the cost. It's going to be way more than our system can generate. But let's check our funds first. I think that yeah, look at that. We're making 24 million per something. So we have 134% Farebox, oops, Farebox thingamajig. Looks like at night we're kind of slightly in the red, but not by much. And then we're quite profitable during the entire day. How overcrowded are the trains? I think they've been okay. Let's see how much this stupid thing's going to cost. Oh, 1.58 bill. Okay, so I think Colin designed this such that the stations are quite a bit more expensive than the tunnels. Yeah, look, our stations are 1.1 billion, and the tunnels were only a little under half, um, which is kind of how it is in real life. So that's accurate. We do need to add the crossovers before we forget, as if we're actually gonna get this built. But okay, what an insane system this is. Very biased towards this area. We're gonna need to get something from, you know, Somerville that goes kind of cuts down through here, down, and maybe something from Chelsea that can do something else. Okay. Um. So yeah, now it's at this point where you do wish that the game had a higher speed function, maybe like a time skip feature, um, because you know we've we know we're gonna hit this at some point, and we're just kind of passively earning money. We have to sort of just wait. So, um, I mean, honestly, in game, there's not much reason to go to North Station because there's no commuter rail. Um, yeah, Southie, line of Southie would make sense too. I don't know. Do like an orange line north. It's actually really interesting having a whole like sandbox of Boston and trying to think of what you do with it because there's so many places that really should have train service. In real life, I don't think Southie would actually let a subway happen, but it'd even be fun to extend the airport line over to Winthrop. Like that'd be really cool. Um, but no, yeah, I'm on the max speed. But yeah, no, we purposely did light metro so that we could build a little more. I think in the future I'll probably just play this in sandbox mode. Um, I find that in these games dealing with money is just sort of a pain. Chelsea Maverick, Chelsea Maverick, South Bay, Chelsea Maverick. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I think Colin said that he wants to put tourist attractions in, but there's sort of it's sort of tough to program that data in. We're losing money now? No, we're not. Oh, that's a good point. It'd be nice. Yeah, I don't. I think now that I've quote unquote designed all the blueprints, like you can't actually only build a piece of it. I think you have to, you know, you have to build everything now. I don't know if there's a way to save it. That's a good point. That'd be really nice if it was possible to just build a bit, but I could be wrong. It's only specific cities right now, but it's a pretty good selection. They're all listed on the website. Look how far people are willing to walk. People are walking from this guy started like way up here and walked to Harvard. That's nuts. People are walking up to Porter from Harvard. These people are crazy. Um, I think I've seen someone already managed to mod Berlin into their own game, so I think people will be able to. Um, oh yeah, some of it is heavy metro. That must be a glitch or something. I think it only happens when you have the crossovers. That might be worth. I don't know if Colin will end up watching this entire thing, but that's worth bringing up. All right, well, I think it's going to be a long time before we hit 1.63 mil. Crank that Farebox Super ridership falls off. I don't know if I can bring myself to do it. Let's look at this system one last time. So we managed to get a 2.8% um, mode share. And me and Jeremy walking for stuff is like crazy though. These are just normal people doing their commutes. Um, so it looks like the red line is slightly busier, but not by too much. And then our station ridership. So get the transfer, that makes sense. A lot of people at Harvard, a lot of people at Logan. Southern Red Line's not insane. Look how busy Beacon Street is. It's fascinating. Eastie and Logan are pulling a lot. And there's your OG. The transfers is just here. I guess maybe people are. If it's showing transfers here, I don't know why. Not sure what exactly that means. Good question on the edges of the. Oh, I see station groups versus station. That's very New York. How he does that. That makes sense. Um, yeah, this goes pretty far. Check the demand. Um, so you can go up as far as. Oh, there we go. Let's see, like kind of Beverly area. Um, this is like Winchester. Uh, this Lexington. Am I crazy? This isn't Lexington. This is Woburn. Wow. Look how much demand there is even in Woburn. That's crazy. Um, I mean, it goes really far. This is like, let's see. This is, here's Waltham. You can go way out beyond Waltham. This is like, it's like Lincoln. This is Concord, I think. This might be that hospital complex in Concord. Um, so the yeah the extent of it is really impressive. To the south, okay, this is uh where is this? Is this 24? Okay, here's I-93. Here's 95. Is this like Taunton? Can you build a Gatra subway? Man, pretty sure that's Taunton. I might be crazy though. You can build like a Hull subway. I mean, it's really impressive. Yeah, like this. I think it depends on the city size. Like this Boston one, I could see just playing for a long time. Um, Honestly, just while I'm thinking of it, another good feature for Colin might be to upgrade tracks, like be able to upgrade a track from light metro to heavy metro. Because I could see myself like wanting to upgrade these in the future. Um, Stations can only be straight right now, but hopefully in the future they could be curved. Oh, Stoughton. Yeah, it makes sense. Taunton would have been too fun, but Stoughton's pretty impressive. All right, I think I should join Lily the Rail fan in getting to bed, but um, you can just pretend that this line was eventually built, and I might play with this more because it's like play with the system. I try to expand the system because I like where it's at, and this is a lot of fun. I think I'll probably end up doing stuff in sandbox mode more because I think dealing with money is sort of a pain, and it's just sort of an arbitrary, waiting time effectively. But yeah, this will be out on um, Thursday the 9th, so basically 2 days from now if you're in Eastern time. Um, and it's really a blast. I've been having a great time. Um, there's a website in the description. You can sign up for email uh, thingies, and yeah, a lot of people showed up for this. So I'm so busy right now, but I would love to do more live streams. Um, One thing, this I'm curious what you guys think because this is very foamy. I've thought about doing a live stream of reviewing doing a tier list of every Northeast regional train, like Northeast corridor train. I was literally like, okay, oh, thank you so much, Miles. Um, so like, okay, train like train 99, like look at the stopping pattern, like, oh, okay, S tier, um, or whatever. Um, it's really foamy, but I think it'd be really funny. Let me pause this because the noise is really annoying. I mean, it's great, but I'm trying to talk. Um, Boston. I'm glad people enjoyed this. Um, I will hopefully be back, but things are so busy right now that we'll see. Um, but yeah, how do I stop? Okay, I've got to stop streaming. All right, thanks so much, everyone. Have a good night and get sleep. I need to get sleep.